and
That's
then
even more
I
expensive.
drink one or,
I mean,
I
yeah,
drink
that's
one
what
or
we,
two
that's
every
what we
once in
get.
a while, but
Oh no, we go through an utter ass load of seltzer.
I probably drink like 4 of these bottles a day, unless it's the weekend.
that you
I
drink.
will.
What is
I can
wrong
feel
with you
about it.
people?
That's too much. Yeah.
He's hydrating.
Your blood must be carbonated at this point. Like,
It's,
Jesus.
everything I drink in copious amounts. I drink way too much coffee. I would drink way too much seltzer water. I drink way too much alcohol.
And they talk about time
Drink
like
water.
how seltzer water and stuff like carbonated water doesn't actually like quench your thirst whatsoever. So that's probably why you drink 4 bottles of it.
Wait, what?
That's the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah, carbonated water doesn't actually satiate you like regular water does.
Huh.
I mean,
That makes sense.
I don't know if that. I have no idea if that's true or not, but that is what I read.
I do not believe that's true because when my seltzer water is also not seltzer water, I will drink the same amount of still water, but I'll be bitching the whole time.
Perfect.
The best qualifier.
We're recording,
What are
so
you-
no one say anything secretive.
Josh.
Otherwise, the
Fuck you, Roddy.
The men in black suits will be showing up at our
I
houses.
mean, they already know. It's just whether or not the public knows.
That's true. Yeah, they were listening before we started the stream.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm on the wrong stream. I'm so sorry.
All
I
right.
think that excuse is gonna fly. If you know, you know,
No.
buddy.
Yep, yep.
In the same way that we find ways to waste time at work, that's what they're doing when they're watching us.
All right.
I have these threats we're trying to analyze, playing D&D all the time. Oh man. Okay, let's stop talking about this. Oh, I listened to the stream. I can do a recap.
Okay.
So we spent a long time talking about how the city is going to be run. It basically was the majority of the time that we were in the game. So we went through a lot of different theories, and most of them involve the deaths of people that we've come to know over the past 20 sessions. At one point, Barley was going to be the king, and then the gate guard, who I can never remember his name, was going to be the king, and then Avalor was going to be the king, and then Avalor's dad was going to be the king at one point. But the one thing that we all agreed on was that Old Murph and Jimmy Nine Toes and the Fire Priest had to go. We eventually all agreed to that.
You did, but then you eventually all completely agreed otherwise.
Yep.
Did we? I don't remember that.
2 out
Maybe
of
I didn't
3.
see that part.
That's because I think that's
It's
because
basically
of
2
the
out of 3.
emergency.
Oh yeah, and I didn't have time to watch the end of the session. So okay. So anyway, we sent Old Murph to the mansion, where ostensibly he still is, right? That hasn't changed. Did we actually visit Jimmy Nine Toes? I don't think we did, right? We got distracted talking to the Fire Priest.
They're dead. He's dead.
Oh,
yeah, we
that's
went
right.
down there first.
Got burned out. Never mind. 100%. Yeah, got burned out by the Fire Priest. It was all F's fault. That part was consistent, reliable, and accurate. It's the only thing that everyone agreed on the whole time. We approached Agnar, the Fire Priest. We fucked him up, and then he disappeared. And then it turns out he was sacrificing people. So we ran around to where they were sacrificing him. And I lost the thread a little bit in real life and watching the stream, because I think you guys did some stuff, but potentially Agnar is the human form of the Red Dragon, and he is running around the city somewhere. And I think that's where we left off. Or potentially outside the city.
There's more.
Oh, there's more.
Yep.
Okay.
There's more. No, I think we started working with Murph, and we rounded up all the cultists and separated out like original cultists versus townspeople.
Oh, okay.
And they're trying to reintegrate them back into society. I don't think we're going to kill Murph anymore.
Okay, I definitely didn't listen to that part, so.
Yeah, Avalor uses printing press for. I was going to say for good, but for propaganda, it's a kind
So
of
the-
a
psyop.
the only-
I wouldn't
whether-
necessarily
the
call it.
only-
Listen,
the
not
only-
all propaganda's bad.
The original and only use of the printing press, yes.
History will determine whether it was good or bad.
I don't think it was completely honest. I was just reporting the news.
Yeah, we were either just educating the public, or it was a propaganda trail designed to confuse people. So, the victors will decide. I'm comfortable with that.
Hey, we should write it. We should have him write an article about the heroes who woke up the Dracolich.
I think all we have left to do is go pick up our displacer cloak that they're giving us for taking care of the city, and go take care of the Black Dragon.
That's it. We've mopped up all the loose ends. Who's in charge of the city?
So
Jules,
I don't remember. Did we We never discussed that, did we? Because I guess it was just one of those things where after everything was handed out, there was kind of division between the city cultists and the original cultists, and the Jewel came and rounded up and put in prison all of the original cultists, right? The 25% of right. They're imprisoned
Yes.
right now, correct?
I believe so.
I
guess
mean,
we
we'll
never-
say that they're currently in the process of being rounded up and brought to the prison.
I thought
Okay.
I thought that was definite. They were separated in prison.
Yeah, they're separated, yeah, but I mean, like, they're being marched
Okay.
to the prison, right? It's not like it's been like a week
Gotcha.
since all this has happened.
I
Sorry.
think we ended up just like switching what we were going to do, and Murph is like we were using the paper to help him get this under control. So it technically means he's running the city.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things
Right.
where I have a I think we offer him. I think we offer the people who are actually in the council like control of like everything, but then give old Murph instead of like imprisoning or killing old Murph, make him like the spy master sort of thing. Like have him use like make sure he's compensated, make sure he's still running the underground, but he works with the council, and then we stay in touch with him because he's supposed to deliver us information if shit hits the fan, if Agnar comes back or whatnot happens.
Yep. Yeah.
So, whatever. I think Josh had said something about some sort of line of communication. Yeah, I think it's probably our best bet. Like reinstate the council, have them because Alvalor has been talking pretty much. This has been a plan with the current members of council because they've been kind of strong armed into doing this. So they're kind of waiting for their power to actually be reinstated. So, if I remember correctly, Josh, that sound right? I know we talked
Yep.
about it briefly.
What if it turns out the council is even worse than the
Well, then
three
we-
gang leaders?
Well,
And
then we
just
fix
left
them.
another mess.
Then we kill the
I
council.
mean,
Let's hang out here for
Checks
the
and
next
balances.
year.
That's
to
what
make
old
sure-
Murph is for.
I've played MMOs, and loot council has always historically been the most corrupt of all loot distribution systems. So
We need to convince somebody to give us a displacer cloak.
Time is not past.
We already, yeah. We aligned on 2 months. I don't think it's been like 2 weeks.
It's been a
maybe.
long goddamn time. In real life, it's been like 7 months. So
Are you saying we took that loan out from the Bank of Zynar and now we lost the skin?
No.
We gave it to the guy in town. Remember?
Yeah.
We made a deal with that guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and the deal we made with him was that he would work on it for 2 months, and we would give him 7,500 gold or something, and then we have to pick it up within 3 months.
500 gold.
we're never gonna get this cloak. We're just gonna get jerked around, and then at the end of it, it's be like, oh, for it to properly work, you need it to be embroidered. So go to the embroidery shop. Is 11 million months before you're gonna get the fucking thing back.
The only embroiderers in town are the Latherton Council. They determine whether your cloak
Yeah, the
works
only
or not.
the only embroiderer of Displacer Beast cloaks was old Maria. See if we can resurrect her corpse to fucking finish that shit off for you.
Luckily, we have her in our bag, don't we?
that would actually
Yes.
be hysterical.
Okay, so our work here is done. It's time to move on. Yes?
So where are we currently? Like
On the
where
road
did we leave
again.
off?
Wait. Okay. So you guys have, you guys have made the plan. So you guys are just doing that. There's no. I guess you guys have made the discussion for the plan. I wasn't aware that like. My understanding
I'm
is
okay
you
with
guys
this.
need to meet with either Murph or anyone again to get this going. Is that not?
Oh, okay, yes. Then
Yeah, I think maybe in that case we follow up with Murph. Go back to the mansion.
Listen, Josh, I'm trying to do everything to just get the fuck out of this town.
Yeah, don't worry, buddy.
Not gonna happen.
Never.
I feel like every time I try to contribute, I end up putting us on like this side quest or something stupid. Let someone else take the reins today.
Yeah, when are we gonna
All right.
get Dorian to actually do like a bounty hunt?
Never,
Stop it.
because the first time when we went to go get the not cocaine from that one guy. From
That had potential
Jack
to be
Sparrow.
fine. That had potential to be fine. All right, so you guys head back to the mansion, and you can see rather quickly, Old Murph has started almost using this as a base of operations. So he's has a bunch of people you see coming
I
in
just
and out.
fucking
You
moved
see
right in,
members-
huh?
He moved right in.
Oh, good to get that rent check going.
So when you guys come in, he's like, hello.
Just
Good
so
morning.
you know, to run an LLC out of here is 500 gold a week. So we got that already up and running. You agreed to it when you opened the shop here. Legalese,
My boy,
legalese.
I'm not running a company. I'm running a city.
I don't think you are. Doesn't look like it.
Do you know what running a city looks like?
Of course, I've been in lots of cities. I almost ran this one for a while. It was very close. I was the front runner for like 4 minutes.
Zynar is literally run by rats. If rats can do it, I'm pretty sure that it's not that hard.
Some would say
I
that
do think we should.
Some would say that the holder of the White Dragon's power is the secret ruler of Zynar. So in reality, I run a much bigger and much cooler city than you do. So how about them apples?
That aside, I do feel like we should probably discuss how the transfer of power is going to take place.
No, we don't want to just nitpick each other. Okay.
While,
I'm all ears.
well, I think based on what's transpired here and what is looking to transpire, we could definitely use your assistance moving forward. And I think now that the Church of the Eternal Flame, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yep.
Is no longer a concern for the most part, at least the followers. We could still use you while putting the council back in charge.
I will make sure that I uphold my end of the bargain.
Okay.
Oh,
Which
man.
is
To support you and support the city.
okay. I
So-
think honestly, just keep an eye out for Agnar.
So
Who's
can I
that?
can I ask something real quick? Because I'm sorry because I missed kind of the end of the last session. So why did we all agree that are we just out of other options to let Ulmurf
Yes.
take the lead? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
A decision of
Yeah,
that was exactly it.
pragmatism. Perfect. Okay.
It was also, I think it was an arrangement, because in order for us to spread kind of the propaganda that we're spreading, we needed him and his beggars.
Yeah.
So it was kind of an arrangement reached.
So
And
so we're
remember
doing
too,
this,
like
but
he
we're
had,
not
he was
happy
willing
about
to
it.
he was willing to split rulership with Jimmy Nine Toes, and then you guys found out that Jimmy Nine Toes was dead.
I know, but he's willing to split leadership because he believes that he's smarter than whoever we pair him with, and that he's going to be in charge. So
Let's pair him with Jules. How much of being controlled by old Maria does she remember? She might actually be a perfect leader because she's been doing it for so long.
Well, Jules has been a part of this whole process too. So
Yeah. I mean, she's still in
He's
charge
not-
of the guards.
and part of the only reason that he had any control over the guard was because she was worried about the Church of the Eternal Flame. Without that, he doesn't have as much power over her as he did originally. So now she's got the town guard, and actually wants to do right by the town, and is not looking to her uncle anymore. For
grandfather.
for that guidance. So, and she knows, as far as this arrangement goes, she was there for that, so she knows what's going on as well. So I think we are in a much better position now than we were yesterday or last week. So,
While you guys are talking, you see is two guards. They rush in, kind of out of breath, and they're looking at you five. And they're like, something happened at the prison. We gotta go.
Where you gotta go?
Can you solve any
Come with
of your
us.
own fucking problems for real, people?
It was the priest. We got him. He's back.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
real problem.
They didn't solve a problem.
Okay, that is the thing that you. Okay, we're good. I double check my
Someone
guns.
press the magic
I double
something.
check my guns to make sure they're still loaded with cold bullets. I don't know if cold is actually an element in D&D, but we'll run with it.
It is.
Okay, perfect. Ooh, or do I want water?
Alright, so
Is it ice or what is the? Is it Gen 4, Gen 5? Like, is it ice, water? Like, what am I What am I needing here? What's the antithesis of fire? Or is it earth?
Oh, the earth.
It's actually it's clearly rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pokemon Logic, let's go. No,
Yeah, I
one's
was
looking.
gonna say.
I'm looking.
I think it's just cold. I don't think there's any.
Is anyone
of those
playing
other
Power
things.
World? Is the Pokemon Logic like 1 for 1 the same?
I think so.
I
Yeah,
haven't started yet, but
it's
it's
addicting.
it's downloaded. It's ready to go as soon as I actually have some fucking time.
It's horribly addicting. Just beware.
Are you playing multiplayer or just playing solo?
I have a solo server and I'm playing with some friends.
Okay,
So-
great. I
Also-
absolutely hate playing multiplayer games now because I can't stand the current youth gaming scene.
Mhm.
Also, in case Nintendo is watching, we're not taking any position as to whether we think that Power World is correct. Just that it looks fun.
I don't care about what Nintendo thinks.
Okay, first of
He's
all,
worried
to our,
about
I think
to our-
Nintendo
yeah.
might be more powerful than the
to our-
U.S. government.
to our Nintendo overlords, we do care what you think. Please don't hurt us. We love
Josh
you.
talking about not breaking a sweat, starts freaking out the minute we mention Nintendo.
I care. Please send me free Nintendo products.
Anyway, all right.
right,
Also,
all right.
apparently, yeah, I don't see that he takes any increased damage from anything. So whatever you want, buddy.
Oh, he's an archmage. Lol.
All right, so you guys head across the bridge. You head over towards the jail, and as you get there, you see Jules is waiting for you at the front, and she goes to lead you back towards the cells. So as you
Greetings
guys,
and salutations, Julia.
so we found him. He came willingly. We put him in his own cell.
Did you bind his hands?
Alright.
He is cuffed. Yes.
I guess we should go speak with him. Also, maybe he shouldn't be held in the same area. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can talk
We
to him.
gave him his own cell.
Yeah. Okay. Just worried about him
Good enough.
changing and leveling this entire building.
I mean, should we buff? I feel like do we have like we don't often get to prepare ourselves for battle because usually we just start shooting. Like, does anyone have buffs? I don't really. I take my guns out of I take my guns out of my holsters, which is as much as I can buff myself.
You were all blessed.
I'll take a bless. Yeah.
Hey, bless only lasts a minute though. Is it worth using it now? We might end up getting stalled for that minute and thereby losing blessed.
I am gonna
I can-
prepare an action that when I see
on.
him, I am gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
What, Josh? What were you about to say?
I was gonna say I will just say that yeah, go ahead and we'll as soon as you are about to confront him, that is when the bless goes off.
Okay.
So let's before we walk in there though, like are we still like we didn't kill the white dragon, right? We're still in I'm sure that this dragon has a hold over some city somewhere, like it's keeping a fucking volcano from going off or this city from dropping into the river. So we're probably still in parlay mode, right? I just need to know like how fast do I shoot?
I want this to be. This is the first time that Avalor is learning that you guys did not kill the white dragon, right?
No, we told him last time.
No,
Okay.
we talked about it last time.
I feel like he judged
I
us
was gonna say,
for killing the
Barley
white dragon.
never stops
so-
talking about that. I mean, I guess
I
I
mean-
I will bring Cinder onto the field as
She's
well.
my bae. Yeah.
That's a
Um,
thing to say.
Non-sexual, of course.
Yes.
No, I thought it definitely was because that's how you secured payment.
No, what? That didn't happen.
wait, sorry.
You're
Let's go-
conflicting.
let's
You're
go role
conflicting
play-
with
let's
my
go role play a
backstory, please. Yeah. So I just want to see where the score is at, right? So we're gonna talk before. Like we're not just gonna walk in
Shooting,
and pop
probably.
off. Right, okay, yeah, because we still have to get the power from
We
it.
try-
Yeah.
We tried that. It didn't work so well. So let's.
Well, I mean, he took damage, right? I mean, he got away.
I mean-
but we asked Josh how he
If-
looked, and he said he looks like he took a bunch of damage. So was what he said.
I said it looked like that there were bullet holes in the robes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back. I
I
don't
guess
think that's what he
never
said.
said the guy
nuanced
looked-
difference.
I
Yep.
mean, ancient red dragons aren't invincible, so like, I mean, let's not walk into this with a defeatist attitude.
All right, well, let's go in then.
Okay, that's fine.
Who's to say it's even an ancient red dragon? It could just be.
It could be even worse.
could It could be one of the youths. You don't know.
All right, I'm gonna prepare an action to cast Hunter's Mark. We walk in now, just in case.
Like as soon as you walk in, you're gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him while he's in the cell.
It doesn't do anything. I am marking him for myself. I don't. I gotta go. Hold on. Let me go into this spell here. I'm sure that there is shit that happens. Hold on.
Are monsters aware that they are Hunter's marked?
Are they?
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
believe so.
either.
Yeah.
I mystically do it.
Unless there's a somatic opponent where you just yell "Hunter's Mark" and like point at
It does
him.
have a verbal
Point at
component,
him.
but I say gibberish all the time, so I feel like no one's gonna fucking pay attention. I mean, it's up to you.
Oh.
I've never.
No, because you can do it from stealth apparently.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm literally hunting him. I mean, it would make sense that this is more of a stealthy thing. Okay, well then, yeah.
For some reason, my thought was like Hunter's
Well-
Mark was something that applied the buff for all of your allies, which would mean that
No,
other
no.
people would be
Would
aware.
Oh,
yeah, be aware of it.
that
No,
would
no,
be
this
insane.
is just for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would
Oh.
be insane. By the way,
Yeah.
if that was true, I'd also still cast it. By the way, I'd be like a survival hunter from fucking BC, and I would be lighting this bitch up.
Okay.
I miss Survival Hunter.
Me too.
Stack 1,000 agility, nothing else, and just sit
Or
and
be
just
a
pop off.
wind shaman totem or wind totem or whatever the fuck it was.
Wind Fury.
Wind fury. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, we're not playing a different game.
That ran on macro, so you can have agility and Wind Fury at the same time.
Okay, we walk in. I cast Hunter's Mark. I walk in and yell, Hunter's Mark!
And he's like, "Oh, that's weird." All right, so you guys walk in. You see, you remember this jail, this area from going down earlier and freeing many of the beggars and pickpockets. You can see that there's a large holding area over to the left where the majority of the it's pretty much almost all just cultists, and then you can see all the way to the right is, oh my god, Agnar.
Hail and well met. Long time no see.
I'm gonna let F's take the lead on this.
You want me to do that? No, there you
Last time I let F take the lead, he got a bunch of people sacrificed, to be fair.
Well, I mean,
go.
I feel like there's some checks and balances here now. Oh God.
All right, you guys are in.
So you let yourself be caught?
I did.
I had a feeling. Why?
It seemed like the most prudent way to speak with you again.
What would you like to speak about?
Well, for one, I would like an apology for trying to kill me,
Woof.
for doing your
Rough.
bidding.
Rough start, guys. We need to change the time and place of this meeting. Hold on. I'm trying to get some power back here. We're good. Yeah.
Hey, look at Dorian. Apologize to the guy.
Look at who?
Dorian.
I mean,
you pick the person who is most likely to agree with his sentiment that pickpockets are atrocious, evil monsters and should be sacrificed to summon a red dragon. So
they're not they're just a pestilence upon a civilized society.
Sorry, if you purposefully misconstrue something, like, you cannot misconstrue basic human decency. No one would ever ask you to kill someone or sacrifice him, and you making that assumption literally makes you a monster. I'm sorry, like, you cannot misconstrue the basic tenets of society. Especially purposefully misconstrue them. Or even worse, accidentally misconstrue them is even scarier. So which one was it?
And you tell me what basic tenets of society
We don't
apply
sacrifice
to a
people.
situation where there's a Draco Lich that's trying to come back to power and devour the entire world.
And I'm sorry,
So
you sacrificed a whole goddamn fucking city, and I think he's still a problem, so maybe admit that your fucking solution's not working. You sacrificed a whole city and got nowhere. What did sacrificing the 80 people out back do for you? You feel good? Are we trying to hit a number? What's your quota?
It allowed me to summon forth the power that you need in order to stop the Draco Lich.
I don't think that we necessarily need that. That is a matter of opinion.
You already summoned it?
He looks at you.
You said it allowed me to summon forth. Past tense. You've summoned it already.
That is correct.
I look around. Do I see an ancient red dragon in the room?
Is it you?
So you summoned a red dragon?
The red dragon has been summoned. It is waiting only for your command.
Is this a sex thing? Or is the red dragon in your pants?
Wait, no, I know the command. Give the power to the orb.
My only question is, what do you intend to do with it once you are faced with it?
The dragon or the power?
Dragon. Shit, that was his name. Did I not write it down?
We've been playing that one by ear lately.
We are civilized.
It's the name of the dragon is Agnar?
No.
That's the name of the wizard.
Agnar told you the name of the dragon, I forgot. I
Did
didn't
he?
write it down apparently, yeah.
Dragons have names?
Well, Alex Straza.
For Citisax.
Do we
Plus
is it a-
Citisax.
do we just tell Agnar the truth?
How come we can't ever decide who the bad guy is?
Because they're all bad guys.
Because you're the bad guys.
Oh, that hits close to home, but that's it.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, does it hurt us in any way?
No, it
Does
doesn't hurt
actually-
us. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm see where it gets us, but
So okay.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Like, you ask what we're gonna do. We've met one white dragon so far, and there was no need to kill her because she gave us what we needed. We entreated. We got what we needed.
Stay fun.
So each dragon, it's just really going to depend. I think they have their own personalities, wants, needs, desires.
What do you intend on doing with the orbs? Do you intend on doing what it was Jode entrusted you with?
Yes? Question mark gang.
how does this guy know?
We'd
Did Jode went to
intend-
him? Can you refresh us?
Yeah. So remember,
Jode
Jode
went
is
to
the one who
him.
gave him the red orb to begin with.
Yeah.
we
God,
intend to beat back this pestilence by any means necessary.
my
and
plan
this-
is to murder Jode. Fuck that guy. Kobold. Fuck that kobold.
My understanding is you already did.
Did we kill
Already
Jode?
fucked Jode?
Remember when the statue shattered?
He was a statue already. I don't know if we can claim credit
He
for
made-
that kill.
He made his own. Jode made his own choices.
I just don't know
alright,
if we can. I'd love to claim credit for murdering Jode. I don't know if I get a fucking gimme on that one. He was literally a
Sorry, are we
fucking
talking about the
statue.
little-
Yes,
a little
he
kobold
sucks.
with a
With
little
the songs.
lute.
Did
Met
you meet?
Jode.
Did you meet Jode? Avalor?
In passing.
Oh my god,
He came
he's
through
like
the
a
city.
fucking pest. Oh my god, I walk out.
What did I say?
I
Isn't he just a bard? Just a
fucking-
I
little
only
Barney
heard murmurings of this
Barney
Joe,
hates
but
Jode.
I understand the exasperation to which he is expressing at this moment.
Use the soundboard. Hit the soundboard.
Okay.
Don't
So-
do it.
I got you, buddy.
Don't. Oh my god. That's a fine song.
That's true. I'm gonna do a sample for the other song. Don't worry.
Hmm.
Um,
Just because I never remember that
So
my
that
son
is the-
exists or my current son. or
guys, that is our intention, right? To complete what Joe was going to do in order to make this Dracolich go away. Yes?
Yes. Making the Dracolich go away is our top priority.
But that's...
Through summoning
I'm
Tiamat.
trying to answer Agnar's question.
I'm sorry, what? Summoning who? Summoning who?
Jode
Tiamat.
intended to summon Tiamat to fight back the Dracolich.
Do I know who that is? Do I need to make a roll for that? Or do I know
It's
who
pretty
Tiamat
common
is?
knowledge.
I mean, number one, I don't think you can roll low enough in order to not know. So
Okay. I'm like, why are we're willfully summoning Tiamat?
Well, see,
I
when
mean,
you
we're talking
have-
about
that's why That's why we
an
killed
ancient
Jed.
red dragon being a problem.
well, we subscribe to the theory that when you have a problem, you have a problem. When you have two problems, you often have a solution.
mostly you just have a delay. I think.
I
Listen,
just
it's been a
confused.
lot
So,
of sessions. It's been a long time. Are you sure that's what we were really going to do? Because didn't we meet a whole nother good dragon that told us the ways to get these things and feel like that was the other way?
That brass dragon, I don't know if he was good, but he at least didn't try and kill
no,
us.
you met another dragon when you forest that may have said that if you were to instead kill
Oh,
the
right,
dragons,
Bahamut.
that you would have another
Yeah.
solution. But
That
then
may
you
or may not have
didn't
been
kill one of the
Baphomet.
dragons.
It may or may not have been Baphomet.
It was probably the avatar of the Dracolich or some black guy. Who fucking knows?
brass dragon. Where did
But
so?
it was giving the things infused again. That was the whole point.
Right, and you had two ways
After
to
that-
do it. You could kill the dragon to stab their energy, or you could have the dragon do it willingly. And for the white dragon, you chose to beat it up to have it do it willingly.
But the option is to summon Tiamat to kill the whatever the Dracolich is. I don't know what that is.
I don't know if Bahamut is actually going to have some Tiamat though, but I think we don't know, right? Is that basically we don't know?
I guess Bahamut was. It wasn't Bahamut. It was
Wow.
whoever it was.
Wow.
Oh,
Didn't we know it was Bahamut?
Yeah,
Then we
you
figured
guys
it
know it was
out.
Okay.
figured it out.
Yeah.
The birds were
he
kind
was
of a
he was
giveaway.
insinuating that were you to kill the dragons, which are Tiamat's consorts, that he would be able to harness the power in order to.
God damn it! I forgot about that. Okay, we gotta go back and kill the
Yeah,
white dragon.
that's what. Yeah, that's
God,
why.
fuck.
That's why you had two options. You could use Tiamat, which is what Jode wanted to do it, or you could use possibly Bahamut, but he wasn't that straightforward for you guys to know whether.
God damn it! I thought that we were
Makes
choosing
sense that a
the.
kobold would want Tiamat to come back.
No, we didn't remember that, Roddy. Fuck. I remembered that killing them was
That's-
an option, but not that Bahamut. Okay, so we gotta circle back to the white dragon. God fucking damn it! All right, I shoot Agnar in the face.
I mean, you still have like the issue of Zynar though. If you kill the one, I mean, I guess it's just one eruption hasn't destroyed
Guys,
an entire city
guys,
before, right?
This place is doomed. Okay, no matter what we do, we let the Dracolich win, we let Tiamat win, we kill the dragons, the whole Earth's destroyed from natural causes. It's fucking doomed. The rats take over. Okay, we worship the rats now. That's it.
You're gonna get the rats killed.
No, they'll be fine. They're rats. They'll make it through. Okay.
That's why Josh keeps trying to get us kidnapped back to Zynar. Fuck, we gotta go back.
I knew you were gonna go back
God damn it.
eventually.
Okay. So now what do we tell this asshole?
I think Will wants to shoot him in the face.
I don't want to shoot him in the face. I just want people to be not normal. Okay. So we still haven't determined that, right? So he
All right, wait,
says
wait.
he can summon the red dragon. Do we want him?
He
we-
said-
Are we
he
ready
said he
for that,
is
or do we just want
summoned.
to leave him
no. It's waiting
No, it's
for
waiting-
direction. So we'll say that it's
waiting for a command from
Yeah.
me?
yeah. Maybe the command is die, so that we can fucking get your power. Like we gotta take care of this problem at some point.
The red orb is what helps summon him.
What?
The red orb that I'm carrying is probably what.
Oh. So let's reevaluate our priorities because I forgot that Bahamut was the one that told us to kill the dragons. Do we want to? I'd rather put my faith in Bahamut than Tiamat. I know that we're evil as fuck, but
Are we evil though?
yeah.
Well, we're
Yes.
also on a
We're
we're also on a continent closer to 2 other dragons. Agnar's tied up here for a little bit. We can take care of the red one later.
Okay. Do you remember
As I
when
always
Kratos
intended.
had him grappled and he just bamfed his way out, even though no one knows what bamfing
Yeah.
is in this world? I don't know if he necessarily
Yeah.
can trust that he's going to stay. I'm not anxious to fight an ancient red dragon because I think it'll fucking murder us, but
So wait,
we're
let me
level
just see.
12.
So, Agnar, you said I could summon? Are you waiting my command?
Is waiting my command.
Your command. Okay. I don't think currently we are strong enough of constitution to deal with that yet. There are others that we have to take care of first.
So then, when will you be ready?
I don't.
At the
As
rate
soon
that
as
we
we
go, like 4 years, maybe 3 years, we're just a little.
We need to head north first.
You want us to succeed, right?
I want you to succeed in fulfilling what Jode had planned on doing, yes.
Yeah, stopping the Dracolich, right? That's what Jode wanted.
By summoning Tiamat.
To stop the Dracolich.
You want
Summoning a
Tiamat.
dragon.
I feel like we should be letting Avalar do the
Summoning
lying, but I'm also good at lying. That's not as good as him.
Summoning a dragon.
I'm
God,
missing
dude.
pieces of information. So I'm just
Yeah.
trying to.
Okay, so
Wait. So, do we know what the dragon's name is? Josh, you said we learned it, or did we
Yeah,
not
it
learn
was Aethon.
Also, I'm confused. Are you anti Dracolich or pro Tiamat?
Why can't I be both?
Which one's more important? If we were able to stop the Dracolich in another way, would you not be on board with that? Or are you only on board if it involves summoning Tiamat?
As far as I know, there are only 2 ways in which the Dracolich can be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
One of them would require harming one of Tiamat's consorts.
Mm-hmm.
which way is
Is
that?
the Church of the Eternal Flame the Church of Tiamat?
They are not the Church of Tiamat. They worship fire above all else, and they worship the Red Dragon, which is the consort of Tiamat.
You know, there's other creatures that make fire, by the way, including people. So, look, and lizards. Look at my dude right here. He can make fire all day.
I also
We-
like throw some fire, little inkling of like prestidigitation flames
Yeah, it's
around my
not that-
fingertips.
I don't know if it's that. Okay, listen. Let's just agree to disagree. That killing the Dracolich is the most important thing, and however we get there, all methods are valid, and we're on our way.
I hope you know that I'm not going to remain here while you all go on this journey.
I absolutely
You-
figured that.
Yeah,
Do you
kinda
have
figured.
a forwarding mailbox? How can we get in touch with you when we're ready to
If we
talk
can't-
to?
If we can't trust you to stay in jail, how can we trust you with Tiamat? Answer that, bud.
What?
Also, you know that I have a monster manual here, and it says that Tiamat's evil as fuck. How do you wrap your mind around that? Some would say as bad as a Dracolich.
Some would say it's bad as a Dracolich. However, Tiamat is not insatiable enough that she would destroy the entire world.
Google, Google, Google.
Can we clarify? Is
Isn't
that
she-
like
I think
99% of the world? Is that like 99.9%?
I think she's
like
chaotic
90%?
evil, or is she lawful evil? Hold on.
Probably
we-
chaotic.
Yeah, I think she's chaotic.
Can we get a binding contract written of which parts of the world she will and won't destroy?
I mean, what do
I
we
mean,
know?
she
Yeah,
not-
chaotic evil. We have no fucking idea what she would do when she was here.
I know, where is Aethon?
I mean, she may not even show up. We killed her in a one shot where we were all level 20s.
Yeah, it's true. With an NPC.
Oh, that's true.
So I don't understand. So you're just if we don't talk to your friend right now, we can't talk to her later or him or whatever. I don't judge.
I think he was saying we could.
Okay, so we're just gonna find you later. Where are you gonna be?
I
You gonna
don't
be
know
here?
yet.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not going to be here. I'm going
Oh.
to take my followers with me.
Okay, what's your next step then? Because I feel like you've just been dogging our heels this whole time. Are you going to where we're going? We could just travel together.
I plan to return back to the other continent. I think that the spreading corruption needs some purging.
It's worked really
Yeah,
well
well,
so
I'm
far.
going to go back
That's
there.
fucking incredible. Okay. Well, we'll see you there. Josh, do you want us to fight this red dragon? Do you have a note?
No,
Do you have a red dragon stat block? I'm concerned that we're not doing the right thing. I just think we die. So, I don't have a lot of self-preservation, but it's not zero
You can always run away, right?
from a
I mean,
dragon
yeah,
that flies.
that's what we're
For a
trying to
dragon that
do.
flies and moves faster than us, it seems unlikely.
Hey, there's lots of undergrounds in this city.
That's true. Yeah.
my only question is, will you convince them to allow us to walk out freely, or do I have to waste energy in doing it myself?
Wow. That's some big dick energy right there. Holy shit.
When you say waste energy, what type of energy would you be talking about? Oh,
Fire
This-
energy,
The
obviously.
same energy that allowed me to
Oh,
bring
man.
all of my followers here.
We should have stolen one of Maria's crystals and just like put in that cell with him, and then he'd just be like fucked.
are you in your? I think we can convince them of this if you are leaving the town. Taking that with
Splendid.
you.
So this dude's a problem. Like we're just gonna let him. Like he's just gonna start burning people in the next town. Like we don't.
Well, apparently he's going back to
the other
the town he
town.
already burnt.
Yeah, but he's. I don't
He
know.
claimed that he had all the sacrifices he needed for the summoning, right? So technically, he's going to be a cool dude from here on out, is my understanding.
How do you plan to deal with corruption?
Sacrificing the shit out of people. The more, the merrier.
With more
So
burning.
he's gonna burn it.
Obviously.
Will you
Someone
burn it, or will
only this
Aethon burn
time.
it?
Someone like a
Well,
Trogdor Link.
it would be- It would be Aethon this time.
Oh, he's gonna.
Well,
use the
we know where
dragon.
Aethon's going to be.
Yeah.
Is he there now?
When Josh pulls out the world map, rather there's dragons on the map, so we know where to go.
Also, too, they all had visions of them after they got the orbs for the first time, which is how everyone knows where the dragons are. Let me.
I just like to point out, everyone talks shit about Barley. I did my job. I got a white orb.
Ain't
Powered
coming.
white orb.
I mean,
Wait,
you
who's
made a
talking
stop
shit about
at this-
Barley?
Everyone always behind my back.
Paranoid ideation.
Red dragon, blue dragon, green dragon, black dragon.
Black dragon is
dragon.
top, way the top left, closest to where we are.
Mhm.
Maybe the green dragon's actually closest to where we are. But
Oh, and to answer your question, Roddy, no, he is not there now. He is waiting in case we need him.
I'm just gonna ask: are you Aethon?
I am not.
Can I roll insight? I feel he's lying to me.
Go for it.
Yeah, whatever. That's actually a 19, not a 16.
But you have blessed. Oh no, blessed wasn't cast because we didn't fight.
No, I mean, I was saying blessed happened
only
like
does
as soon
saving
as we can say that it was blessed.
Bless-
That
but no. Bless is only saving throws.
saving
Oh.
throws. Oh, never mind.
That is a
Or
19.
is it ability?
Okay, you believe you're telling the truth.
Okay. Well, I guess it's kind of a moot point if he's leaving.
Yeah,
Either
I was
way,
going to
that's
say.
probably
So
where
here's
Aethon's
the
gonna end
deal.
up.
Like, we don't convince them to let him go, and he like leaves violently versus peacefully. Is more what I'm.
Yes, that is. I'm
I
also
mean,
getting that. At
he's-
what he down.
He's
Ultimately,
leaving
it's a
one
better
way or
choice
the other.
anyways. Ultimately, it's better anyways because, what's the alternative? Just have the town guard just execute all these people? Or just keep them here? So,
I don't think he'd even let that happen. Which
well, yeah, I'm just, yeah, I think it might be easy to convince them just to let them go back to where they came from. I'd like to go talk to Jewel.
I was going to say, Jules.
All right. So yeah, you guys leave, and Jules is still she's not in the dungeons, but she's like kind of close to where it was. She was waiting for you guys. Okay, so
Was she? No, she wasn't there for the fight, right? Obviously. So, I'm just gonna. Yeah. So I'm like, Jules, we kind of have a issue. Agnar's very powerful. I think we did discuss that at one point. He came here by choice, and he wants to leave and go back to Ebon's Watch. Ebon's Watch, is that where he was from?
well, what's left of Ebon's Watch?
yeah.
He just wants to go back to the continent where Latherton is.
He would like to take his followers and return to the continent from which he came, or he's going to cause problems here. I think it might behoove us to let him leave.
But what if he doesn't leave?
If we let him out, okay, if we keep him in, he's going to leave, or he's going to find a way out and do whatever he wants to do anyways. So I think we should probably just let him out and take that chance, because the alternative
If anything-
is going to be bad regardless.
He does what he says. Like,
Will you
Maybe.
5 remain to escort him out?
Oh,
yes.
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 Yeah, I will.
As long as he leaves and he's escorted, I don't think we really have a choice.
All right.
We good with that?
I'm good with it.
As good as one can be.
All right. So, she goes to prepare like a detail of guards to aid in the escort, and primarily to kind of keep other people from also, attacking the crowd because of some certain materials that were let out to the citizens of
That's so
the
fast.
city.
God damn, you guys, that is a fast printing press.
It took all night.
I mean,
And then we had like
I guess we
we had
should
the
tell
beggars
him.
going around like saying things like, "Oh, did you hear about this?"
This is
And-
like Assassin's Creed. Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, no, Roddy had that spread like wildfire.
It's fun.
Avalar's part of the fire
Uh,
cult.
I put on
All right,
Reddit.
so-
Whoever has the printing press wins.
Okay.
All right, so you guys go and you tell Agnar,
Chris.
and you all begin escorting him and his followers out of the city.
Is it a lovely walk? Do we share stories?
Very important though. Northeast or southwest part of this. Which exit is he going to?
I mean,
He's going south.
Oh god damn it! Can we make him go the other direction so we get a head start?
Yeah, we just escort him out to the north and be like, you can't come back to the city. Also, good luck getting to the other part of the country.
I think they're gonna teleport there anyway. So.
I honestly thought they were going to teleport as soon as we let him out of the cage, but that's a lot of people to teleport, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know. He's a drag. I don't know how powerful this guy is.
So, I mean, also too. All right.
So he's probably
so
like level 10 and just bluffing real hard.
he was actually almost dead.
Can you
All right.
imagine?
I'm kidding. So you guys start escorting out,
32
and
insight check.
as you guys are walking, you see there's some people in the crowd who kind of start after seeing the robes, they start kind of crowding around. You see his guards are kind of pushing them back, and you see as Agnar and his followers pretend like nothing's happening as they continue walking solemnly out of the city.
My God.
And you guys escort them to the gate, and they leave.
Such martyrs. We'll see you again, Agnar.
All right.
Holy shit, are we done?
Yeah, I think we might actually have that temporarily resolved.
All right.
Suddenly the guards come running back and say, there's a fire inside the city. A dragon's attacking.
It's enough for
You
us.
guys
Give it
hear a
enough.
giant roar.
Yeah, honestly, if the dragon just burned the bridge and then sat on the other side, we'd be fucked.
I mean, we have someone who can just give us water.
Do
walking,
we-
Right?
So, okay, do we need to go threaten Olmurf before we leave? Does he need some reminding that
Fucking-
we've killed so many fucking people and we will definitely come back and kill him too? Or you think he
Barley,
gets
don't
that?
forget you were supposed to find a suitable place to set up a bar here.
I think I did that the first day we were here. Didn't I? I know, it was
I can't
82
remember.
sessions ago, but I'm pretty sure I found a place to set up a bar.
I think you did find a place that was actually
Yeah.
perfect for a bar.
I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
It was
they-
right
they
near
said
the
it was a-
bridge,
like
I think.
here.
And yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, in the rich area, right? Yeah, I've talked to a bunch of
Yeah.
people about it too, like what was successful in this area, what they needed,
Yep.
what the gap was. It's gap salesmanship is what it is. So I don't know who I have to report it to, but I think it's in the last city. I need to go back at some point and tell them, or maybe I wrote them a letter. Maybe I had someone write them a letter.
Yeah, I think you did actually. I think you had a letter that was sent.
Perfect. So I go to the mailbox and I collect my gold. I'm sure they sent it, right? Just an envelope full of fucking gold coins.
Very rusty.
That's how rewards work.
That is how
That's how
rewards
project
work.
earnings work.
I played video games. I know what's up.
All right. So as you guys are, I guess, do you have anything else in the city? Do you want to do? Do you want to speak with Murphy again? Do you want to speak with any of the shop owners about anything?
No, I
I,
want to.
I would like to go off and speak with the council / gather some things
Why don't
as I am
we?
inserting myself.
Why don't we
So then what-
take? Why don't we all just
Yep.
take our last minute and get shit done or whatever?
Yeah, and
before we
you'll
leave?
take one last minute. So we'll say that you basically finish up the rest of the day. You can do a long rest, and then you can leave.
Okay, yeah, we do it.
So, what does anyone want to do?
I got nothing
just
weird.
I just messaged you, Josh.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
What is right? It's only been 10 sessions in Hornar.
But how many sessions in Milnar?
0.
Is the consensus we are heading north to go take the fucking Black Dragon out? Like this was the whole.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I think we have to talk to the Leonin. Oh no, wait, that was in the other world.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Right? Are there? Do we know? Are there Leonin in the desert here? No, we don't know that, right?
Yes, we do know that. There are.
We went. Yeah, we went. That's where you got Craig. We went. We started to go north. We found
There-
a burned out town.
There's specifically a lean-in encampment, like in the desert near where the Black Dragon is.
Oh, okay. So that is this world. Okay, I was getting confused between because there was Leonin in the desert in the last world too. Josh, can you change to the world map in a second? I know that
Yep.
you're also messaging me, but
What if we summon Tiamat to defeat the Dracolich, but then we promise her the other universe to attack instead of this one? Because we're not
Okay.
going back there, right? We didn't care about anything over there.
Didn't we make it to this thing? Right there.
Maybe, or it might have
Is
been
that where
this
we
one.
got Craig?
I think it
Oh,
might
it's
have
probably
been
that one.
this one.
Aren't you
You're
guys
right,
from
it
the
was
other
that one.
universe?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
We didn't have any ties to anything over there.
They just don't care about it anymore.
I thought Will had like kids or something.
There's
He was
real
Trying to get a whole
Craig.
fucking
Probably.
orphanage.
There's real Craig, but I mean, real Craig probably came here somewhere. Do we know that definitively?
No, we don't.
We do not know it definitively, but we have our suspicions.
Right.
What did I just come out here for? Nope. Don't remember. He. So actually, Josh,
Yeah.
I think I want to bring Jewel to the council and kind of like have a conversation with them, kind of set up stuff. So like to kind of work things through Jewel, kind of talk to Jewel about, keeping everything in check, try to run the city well, and also, use old Murph, but don't let him take advantage of her. Like she's tasked with the protection of the city, not him. So, kind of make sure she understands that. Yeah, and make sure that the council understands the plan.
She looks at you. She says, "I understand. We'll make sure that we keep the best interest of the city at heart."
That's some language. Right? Can you be specific about what you mean by best interest?
Well, yeah, I hope that you will, allow the council and the people to kind of decide what's best for the city. And if she gets crazy, just get in touch with us.
Do you have a way I can do that?
I thought you were saying Murph was going to give us a sending stone.
This
Oh,
is
wait, did we
Murph.
talk-
This
was
is
that
not,
offline that
This
we
is
talked
not
about that?
Murph.
That's right.
My understanding is that your printing press or the printing press may have
Yep.
some for people to be able to get stories.
Yes. Yes, I will bring one with me. Are there one-way communication, right? They're not cell phones, right? How are you?
My
how are we
understanding
doing
is that a pair of sending stones can go back to one another.
Okay, so I will give one to her as well. I don't know how liberal I can be with these. I kind of want to give one to the council, one to her, and one to Murph.
I think one to Jules is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say
so-
you have 3 to work with, and that includes for your printing press.
Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah, let's just do her Murph printing press then. Oh, because I need one for the printing press. My whole point is to go out and catalog this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna need that.
So who has it?
So printing press, Jewel, this
Uh-huh.
is Jules, and Old Murph.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to my house and start gathering shit. Some quills,
All right.
bunch
Anyone else
of
doing anything?
journals.
Hanging out with Benji at the North Gate.
yeah,
I
our
think
boy.
the goal is to. If our goal was not to just like leave this place, I would start looking for side jobs. But our goal is to be gone, so I'm
Yeah, fair.
just hang out at the bar, eating snacks and drinking beers.
Would you say you're eating corn dogs? Would you say you're eating at least 3 of them?
I have no corn dogs in my. Actually, that's not true. I have the Korean corn dogs. I don't have like real corn dogs at home to like eat on screen. Sure, I'm eating fictional corn dogs.
How many was it? Was it 5 or something? It was an unreasonable number.
Oh, it was more than that. It was more than that.
I think it was 5. I want to say 5.
Also, 5 corn dogs is not that much food. I stand by this.
So 5 corn dogs is 5 hot dogs plus cornmeal
Yep.
battered
But
and fried.
well, like the breading is so much more minimized compared to like, you know.
Just eating 5 hot dogs with nothing is a lot of food.
I'm so happy I brought this.
All that I wrote down was
It's a
that
lot
Dorian,
of food.
Dorian bought a handful of corn dogs
5.
in quotes.
Like if you boiled 5 hot dogs and ate them all, that's a lot of food, even without any rolls.
Depends on the hot dog. If it's one of those 45 calorie whatchamahoo's.
Smart dogs.
A little mini hot dog.
No, there's the Hebrew National. I think
You know
is
what?
the
If
brand,
you eat a
right?
45 calorie hot dog, you can have 5 of them. I accept that statement. Most hot dogs are 190 calories, so
Oh yeah, you're the
you
hot
don't-
dog
you
connoisseur. I
don't
forgot about
need-
that.
You don't need 5.
All right. So Preaktos is having a beer with Benji. Nice. All right. So.
Oh, I'm not. Whoa, let's be clear. I'm not helping him drink on the job here. We're
It's
drinking
root-
water.
It's root beer.
Sel-
It's
seltzer
root beer.
water.
It's root beer. It's fine. Benji would never drink on the job. He's very reliable.
A consummate professional. With me.
Yes.
right.
Do I do my thing, Josh? Is it done?
Uh-oh.
As long as you have confirmed the last detail that you just said yes to, but I don't know if you actually knew that answer.
I'm 99. I don't know how to confirm it. I guess I'll confirm it later for you. I'll go back and listen.
Yeah. So if that was the case and you were able to, then yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's exciting. For me, and not the party.
Okay.
That's pretty typical.
You guys
Rock.
take your nice long rests. It is early in the morning. This might be the first time since you've made it to this town that you actually feel nice and refreshed in the morning.
We should actually hang out here for a week and see what it's like to be
We
tourists.
could vacation. Yeah, like we've been here for work. We didn't really get to enjoy the sights.
God,
Josh,
God finally
what-
let you leave, and you're like, no.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like
Stockholm syndrome.
it's like our comfort town now, right? Like I'm scared. I'm scared of what the next town is going to be like. Like we know this town.
we know we've already fucked up our backup plan, which was we're supposed to kill all the dragons. We didn't do that, so now we can just do whatever the hell.
It's
Let's go see the
not-
green dragon.
It's not too late. We can still kill the White Dragon. We know where she is.
We just have to evacuate Zynar first. That's all.
Yeah.
Convince all these.
Also, maybe she was
People-
bluffing. We have no fucking idea. We don't really know. Why would a white
mean,
dragon have control over
We
a volcano?
do know that as we were fighting her, like it was getting like hotter, right? That was like
Yeah.
a thing that was happening during that fight.
Coincidence.
You guys actually bought her?
For a short
Yeah.
amount of time. Oh, actually not. For like a long amount of time. Yeah. We were doing okay. I had a minigun back then, but it was too powerful, so I took it apart.
Yeah, she also had like fucking adamantium armor or some bullshit.
Yeah, she's a white dragon with
Yeah, but we
super
had-
cyborg armor.
We had a
She's sexy as
What?
fuck.
That's crazy.
Okay, are we
We
leaving
have
this
a
goddamn
buff.
city? How far do we get to the Black Dragon? We're running.
Oh, yeah.
We're just running.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's a 1 month journey.
Well,
I'd like
let's.
to just kind of like meet them at the gate because I don't think I ever told them I was coming with them.
We just assumed. We collect. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're like
I
our,
just,
you're
yeah,
like
you
our
still
you're-
have the child.
huge
you're-
fucking duffel bag with
Yeah.
like carrying journals, like parchment, was just like unfolded. I'm just like taking notes.
Do you have a
Like,
portable?
Yep, I'm gonna.
Do you have a portable printing press in there? Because it was really useful.
I'm like, oh, I just pull out a typewriter.
Oh my god, magic!
Wait, real question. Did you bring the kid with you again?
He's always with me. He just doesn't say anything or be interacting with him. But whenever I have to run away or do stuff, he's always here.
Just send him to the orphanage in Alvagate.
Is he look happy?
No.
Why doesn't he look happy?
You saw? Did you see all the shit that you guys just did? Why would he
That
be
was-
happy?
It was
might
really
be-
cool.
All right, I'm gonna ask Jules if she ever wanted a son. Make it real weird.
Jules will watch your kid.
Perfect. Okay. Goodbye,
We
Craig.
should, do check-in.
Well, I literally don't even remember his name either, so he's just gonna be new.
I
Craig.
forgot his
New
name
Craig.
too.
I broke you. I broke you. It's Craig now.
All right, now look, I'm gonna go back and look it up. God damn.
It's
What if it was like Danny?
Danny.
Wasn't it Danny?
It's Danny. Donnie. It's
No,
Donnie.
it's Donnie.
Donnie.
It's
Yeah.
Donnie.
yeah.
I was
Donnie.
close.
I remember my son's name. It's Donnie.
Donnie
Um,
Masterson.
I leave her. I trust Jules implicitly. Even though she was literally under the control of an evil sorceress the entire time I knew her, I leave this child with her. All right, Craig, I'll be back. I leave Craig a small handgun, and I give him instructions to take care of old Murph if shit goes down.
Jesus.
I've been training him to be a tiny assassin this whole time.
Is this parenting?
Yeah. In this world, it is.
Yep.
Jesus, you
Yeah.
gotta make sure they can take care of themselves. Have you seen this fucking place?
Yeah, man. Everywhere we go, for some reason, calamity follows. It's undetermined why.
You know, I don't think it was that calamitous in that town or in that city until you guys intervened.
What were
Me
you
here?
supposed to do?
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, I mean, also, then Maria was about to take. It was a whole thing. Yeah, no. That town's
alright.
fucked. It's fine. It's better now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually gonna come back and
This is
find out that
infinitely
the,
better.
we're gonna come back and find out that the Hornarians and the Mjornians are like totally disagreeing on everything. There's like a civil war over the bridge and like. Anyway, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, 100%.
You're just giving Josh ideas now.
Josh is never going to give us
This is
anything.
dangerous.
All right. So,
We're just
how
gonna-
are you guys intending on going towards the Black Dragon? You're going to try to take a straight shot and go through the mountains. You're going to try to
yeah,
go around.
Yeah, we're gonna take a boat. I don't know whoever else was drowned over here, but we're just gonna take a boat right up to him. I assume that this goes all the way.
How long does it take to get there? Hold on. The boats. If we walk, how long? If we fly, how long?
And if we swim,
I feel like the Leonin would have some kind of like underground tunnel system.
If you were to walk, it would.
Hyperloop?
If you were to walk and it was flat terrain, it would probably take you about a month. It's not flat terrain, so it would take you longer. If you were to fly, what would we say? It reduced it by about half.
So 2 weeks if we fly.
this world is enormous.
Yes.
Can we
look at my
rent?
spell slots.
Okay. So, other question: can we just rent a caravan so that we can relax while this is going, instead of us trying to walk? Like,
Yeah. If you guys want, you can. You. I believe you still have money left from. Your bank loan, right?
Yeah, bus.
We have some money. Possibly 7,000 gold.
Oh shit, so we can play off the
Oh.
beast cloak.
You guys could like buy your own fucking caravan. How much how much is it for a fucking like wagon? and
just-
shit?
A
Just
wagon's
remember
like
that when we-
100
when
gold.
we
It's
get
like a
back,
non-existent-
we have-
could buy a
I'm
battleship.
trying to save money here. I save money.
Yeah, when we get back, we need that money so that I can sometimes dodge attacks more often, or someone
Oh.
else. I mean, maybe Barley. I don't know.
Hold on, let me
Yeah,
see
but
how-
I'm saying
let me
like
see
you
how
can spend
many
like what
giant
100
bats
gold
I
to
can
get a
cast
wagon
today.
in a way to like you all can fit in one wagon.
Ah, man, I'm like.
And you have a
6 foot.
druid that can like have summon things to pull the wagon. Even if you get a horse, you can just get a wagon.
4, 5.
I do like it when we force our lizard
Eight.
into like slave labor, like physical slave labor of just like casting spells.
Yeah,
constantly.
literally.
for 8 hours
we
a
have,
day-
We have a
for 8 hours a
process
day
here
we
right
can
now.
fly.
Yeah. I know that we have a literal process using the different skills that we have to go fast. Like we have like
It's
a,
just
like
that
a
you
train.
you and I have no skills, so we just have to
no,
sit
we
back.
just
and,
chill.
like-
Yeah, I cause trouble.
Yeah, you're like we have processed through the skills that we have. By we, you mean the one druid has.
We used to have a guy with a fucking magical horse. Whatever happened to that guy? Is he still around?
So I can concentrate on giant bats for 8 hours a day now.
Ooh. Can you make them be like a hot air balloon where they just like pick up the wagon?
Well, no, I mean it would be no wagon. We would just fly.
Oh, but I mean,
Instead of paying for life.
other 16 hours, we could have like 8 hours of.
Well, he could, right? You concentrate for 8 hours. You guys would land. You concentrate again for 8 hours. Or realistically, there's no point in doing that. I would just say you just concentrate for 16 hours and use 2 spell slots because it's stupid to make you land to fucking.
Sure.
Can you tell us what kind of like wind speed we're looking at? Is it going to be? Are we going west? Is it going to be like worse or like are we like in the jet stream? Is it going to be faster to have the? We need all the
knots is
details.
it?
Huh?
How tall are these mountains over here? Is it going to be like a we got to go to
Did you
like the
guys
mines
like-
of Mines
so
of
the
Moria
question
or
is-
something? Like
I mean, the mountains are high. They're high. They are very high. The bats could theoretically could fly over them, but they are high, and so basically, yeah. But you
so Mines of Moria. All right, so everyone get ready for that shit. It's fine.
Just all the Underdark spiders.
Do we know if like the Leonin out there like ever have contact with anyone else? We just know that they exist up there, right?
Super racist,
You
dude.
know
we
that they
heard.
exist. You know that they exist, and you know, based off of a note that you found, that they knew of the spreading corruption.
And they all speak in Texas Southern drawl. I think is what we aligned on last week.
I don't think we did. Oh no! I made a commitment that if you started talking in Southern drawl,
I'm from another universe, man. All right, so like these guys are like, so we have to
I forgot
differentiate
that you
between the
did
Leonins.
no,
Like,
that was the deal that I made.
If I do a southern draw, can it work?
I forgot
If you
about
do a
that.
Southern drawl, then we go back to Miorin and Hornar. They'll speak with a Southern.
We relived the past 80 episodes. Yeah, great.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it,
I'm just
Chris.
saying, you
We're
have
so
right. You
close.
have you have basically until next session, right?
Are you saying that we're not going to get there today?
I don't think so.
I think that's what he's saying.
We don't
Or do we
move
have
in.
the way this
We
is
don't.
going?
Hold on. We don't move in real time, right? Like it's not going
We-
to take us, the humans, that many months to get
To be
there.
fair,
haven't
it
moved
did just take us an
anywhere.
hour and a half just to leave Hornar.
Yeah, we had some stuff to clean up. So, listen.
All right, so
I
are we
would
flying
just
or you
assume.
want the wagon?
Whatever is faster.
Flying will be faster.
There we go.
I sacrifice myself. It only makes me a stronger spellcaster.
we utilize our spell battery in the back.
Is this a concentration
And you know
spell?
what?
Do you have to just like sit there being like this the whole time?
Yes.
If
You know what though? Would you guys rather travel at night since I'm using giant bats?
Sure.
Sleep during the day?
Let's see. Do I have any spells to help?
What's the weather? What's the weather
really,
like? Is it cold at
We
night?
can sleep while on the bats, right? So, like, technically speaking, we can walk during the day, and then strap ourselves into the bats and sleep on it while it flies.
I mean, I need to sleep
awful.
at some point. Yeah, dude. It's like
Can I help you,
I
sir?
gotta regain my spell slots.
No.
Oh,
Hear me out. So
dog.
you sleep during the day, while we like walk, right? You would just sling you over someone's shoulder, and then during the night, we sleep. You concentrate. And
We had a
then
better way to do
that-
this. Didn't we have another way to move faster?
No, Rodok did.
Oh, fuck yeah. Damn it. All right, I'm going to be honest.
But the way that you were moving
start
faster
walking.
though was you were taking turns in like doing the horses, right? Like that's why.
Yep.
Yeah, because I was
Well,
conjuring
no.
steeds. And
Yeah,
he was,
Rodok can
and
also
he was-
conjure magical animals. So let's be honest. We kill Dorian and we go look for another druid. We find Florian, the druid, who can also summon giant bats in the off time.
Oh my god.
Have
It's
you
gonna
not
take
subclassed
you
Druid
half
yet?
the time to fucking fly on the bats. You guys are fine.
We're flying.
no,
We're flying.
But
we're
here's the
talking.
thing.
We're
We should-
sharing
we should take
adventures.
it. We would count. It would cut it down to a third of the time if we did it my way.
Oh Jesus Christ! He's gonna fast forward anyway. Just let's go.
I just want to be right.
Okay,
You're
my
never
worry
right.
is this. So you're going to tie yourself to a giant bat, which means you're not going to have any animal handling to make, and hope
fine,
that the
or the bats with their claws can just pick us up and carry and fly us, like whatever.
I'm just realizing now that you guys being stuck in a city for 20 episodes was not all Josh's fault.
Thank you, fucking thank you.
Yes.
We're very aware of this, by the way. We own up to it completely.
We also could have left at any time. There was tons of outs. That adventure could have been 2 minutes long.
You guys are gonna take the giant bats. You're gonna sleep for 8 hours.
Thank you. Just yes.
You should have
Push
seen us
it- push
getting a
it along,
giant
Jack.
crystal.
Oh man, that
Oh no.
I just heard a lot of thunder and lightning. I feel like maybe we should stay on the ground. This bad idea doesn't sound very good. All right, we take the
Gosh.
bats.
All right.
We take the
all
bats.
right.
We get there. We
Guys,
fight it. We
Take
fight
a
it
long
like
rest. We get there. We take a long rest.
You guys take the bats. You guys take some long rests. I want a roll from each of you for interesting happenings that may or may not happen on the way towards the dragon.
it's a
So just like a
D20.
D20.
What am I rolling? Oh, okay.
Are you gonna go in order? You
Just
just want us
D20?
all to just like spit them out.
You just go ahead and spit them out, and we'll see the order that.
Just a random D20.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. So we'll say that the first event that happens is Dorian and Pixel, as you guys are flying, sees a very, very ominous looking storm formation that is off to the side. It's not directly ahead of you guys. You guys can completely avoid it. But
Okay, does it seem like it's moving quickly, or is it just mostly staying still?
it's staying still.
Okay.
It's not moving at all. Like as you guys are moving, like you can like it's stationary, and you can also
Yeah.
kind of see like around it.
Hey guys, there's a storm over there on the horizon. We
Let's
should
avoid it.
not run into it.
This is our friend Pete, the whatever the fuck he was that was over the ocean.
The storm rock.
The storm rock. Yeah, there we go. That's Pete.
Beats good gay.
I should know more about this Pete. Take out my journal.
He existed for 2 minutes, but he'll live forever in our hearts.
It's all right.
Towards one of the evenings, Pritos, you notice what looks like an encampment of sorts. You see like glowing lights coming from a nearby area on the horizon. It's getting to the point where you guys would probably get close to stopping for the night. Anyway,
Yeah, let's not stop either. They could be bad. I mean, like what? So we see an encampment. Like, is it like when you say encampment? Are we talking like 4 people? Are we talking 40 people? Like, what does it look?
yeah.
bustling?
So basically, you guys are flying. It's getting dark out, and you can see like it's like it's maybe dusk, so you can see is like there's some fires forming. It looks like a fairly large encampment of based off of your knowledge from your old tribes, probably anywhere from 60 to 80 people.
I mean, you guys want to hang out amongst some random dudes we've never met before for the night?
Yeah, they seem pretty cool.
No,
They have
no
one.
randos, no homo.
Wow. Does this look like entrenched? Like, have they been here for a while, or does it look more like they're like on their way somewhere and they just stop for a brief time?
It looks more like a very hastily made encampment, so something that not really entrenched, not something they plan on staying there for too long.
Yeah,
But,
I'd
I mean-
probably avoid it. Oh, I'll
Yeah,
leave it up to the party. If you guys want to
yeah,
go
without-
check out
with-
this
I
dude-
mean,
I will say without
Get
either
ourselves in-
stopping to actually kind of study it, right? Because you guys are currently flying. You can't really make out any more details than that.
I've never met another Leonin, so this sounds interesting. Let's go down there.
no guarantee they're
that's no
Leonin.
respond. They just keep flying straight.
You guys
worst
are
thing.
probably around right here.
I parachute off the back of my bat. We've done this before.
Should we land far enough
I've
away
already-
so we can recon them and then move in, or are we just jumping right in?
And I'm sorry. So they're in place, right? They're not moving in a direction.
Yeah, it's currently
Yeah,
like a
okay.
little game. It's tents and stuff set up
Yeah.
things like
I
that.
mean, it's probably good to.
Get there.
It's a possible threat. Fs, we should probably know where they are and where they're going. And I mean, it's very possible we'll have to interact with. I know the god of this universe. We'll have to interact with him no matter what we do. So we can do it on our terms or their terms.
Nah, you missed the last thing. Yeah,
Um,
interact with shit if you don't want to.
Wait, what do we miss interacting with?
It was a
was a
storm
storm.
cloud.
I walked
Probably
away-
the black dragon.
I
just
walked
being
away
like,
to go pee. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Or it was a storm giant, or stuff like that.
Can we
Or
go
the
back
Storm
and
Rock
fight
again.
the storm giant? Or
No, it's
Craig?
too late.
Craig the Storm Rock? What was his name?
Pete.
Pete, that's right.
I did bring up Pete, by the way. So
Oh, okay,
now that's two of us who remember a 5-minute.
Didn't we see it?
clip.
I thought it was 2 different times on the boat. when
Oh
we did.
no, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We saw him again when we were coming
Yeah.
from Zynar.
Every time we're on
There's
the boat,
also
we
the
see
storm
him.
giant that said, if you see Pete, tell him I say hi. He's a nice guy.
Oh.
Oh, it's all
I
connected.
thought we
The
saw.
storm giant.
I thought we saw Pete twice, but I could be. Maybe one time was the storm giant saying "Go see Pete" because we did that mini game twice. On
No,
two
we
different boat
definitely
rides.
saw Pete twice.
You
We
may have
definitely
seen
saw
him twice,
Pete
yeah.
specifically twice. I'll find out right now. I definitely.
Control F P E T E.
Yeah, no, we actually did see it twice.
Yeah, I remember things.
And it's a large cloud shooting lightning. You motherfucker, Dory.
We missed
You
Pete.
Son of a bitch.
Why did we skip interacting with these guys? We need to know threat. We have some threat analysis needs to happen here. Well, it seems like then if Ye made the decision to skip this one, that Chris Monday has the decision whether we interact with this one.
Yeah, no, it's true. Chris Money is
Yeah.
making the decision. That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we could. I agree that we should at least recon. There's no reason not to. Fs can maintain control of the bats if we need to like take off or whatever, and then the stealthy people can actually go investigate.
I pull on my camo and take my sniper rifle out.
Put my hood on.
I let them know that it looks like roughly 60 or 80 people. They look like they're on the move, but they're stopped here for some time.
Time to recon.
All right.
Do you guys want Pat? Do you guys want Pat? Oh, it's a concentration. I can't do it. Never mind.
Wait,
Yeah,
what? Can
don't.
you do it?
Because he's got the bats out.
Bats.
Yeah, I think the
Oh, I
bats.
assume that. Well, so what I was insinuating that it was getting close to the time that you guys would like stop, like.
Oh, okay.
So like you could end concentration of the bats early, to then interact with this, or I mean,
You guys want to pass without a trace then?
Yeah. Always.
Always, because our stealth is bad.
I'll take a plus 18.
There you go. We're all stealthy.
Are we all sneaking up?
I will hang back because I
27.
Got
am
I got a
heavy.
30.
I am
33.
the knight.
Jesus,
Oof.
Jesus.
I'll roll stuff. I can potentially beat that. Hold on. This is like the only stat where I can potentially.
Wait,
22.
20. God damn it.
Ooh,
36.
36.
Oh, 36. Hell yeah. I win. That's the only stat that I can fucking hang without Floron.
Barley just starts shouting, "I win!" in the middle. Stealthy.
I have good stats. I just don't have that thing in the middle. Like I have a plus 10 deception, but it just seems pointless when I don't have that thing that stops you from rolling a minimum roll or whatever. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. So yeah, you guys are stealthy. You're fine. So
Hold on, where
are you guys?
Is Pretos the only one staying back? Because I don't feel good about this.
Yep.
We
fine.
don't.
He rolls a disadvantage and he's clanky.
No, but we should be 2 and 3.
You
then.
can.
I think it's a good idea.
Also, too, are you guys are you guys rolling stealth and intending on like trying to walk up to the encampment, or are you guys like rolling stealth and then trying to like what are you doing?
Yeah,
I
check
mean, with
it
those
out.
ones, we're sitting in the middle of the camp. Like,
I was gonna say that's true. I'm looting the chest in the captain's tent or whatever.
I was under the impression we were approaching, hence the stealth rolls.
Yeah, but I think just to see, not to interact with.
Yeah.
Right. We're trying to get close enough.
Yeah, pretty much
Okay.
as
I will stay back with
Close.
Pretos then. So. Because I don't think we should not split into 4 and 1 if we have 5 people. Like.
as close as we can get, so we can actually figure out like what they're doing.
Man, Pretos,
All right.
I can't wait to hear how
What the
Dorian fucked
activities
this one
are.
up.
Excuse you.
You don't hear that.
All right. So yeah, the three
I
of you,
look
you know,
at Dorian nervously.
the three of you are getting close to the encampment. You see, like some guards that are kind of posted as lookouts, really. Like people who are on watch at different areas. Roll perception, please. Or I guess actually, you have your
take my
passive.
24.
What's your passive? Yeah, whatever. I need to update my passive perception list actually.
17 passive.
Hold on. My thing isn't clicking for some reason.
Also 17 for me.
Hold on, we're not rolling, right? Because we're not there.
No, I'm looking for passive, so I need to update the list.
Oh.
Passive perception is 18. Active perception is 21.
15 for Barrels.
24 for Malvalor. Forgot my name for a second.
It must be exhausting to see everything all the time. Do you have like
Yeah,
Daredevil syndrome? Like you have to sleep in a tank that's like sealed
just
off from the
sensory
world.
overload.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's like I'm so tired of seeing everything. Like
Dude, this is Disco Elysium when you raise all your brain stats too high.
Yeah.
'Cause everything you click on is like 7 pages of dialogue.
we don't talk about it, but Alvalor can actually see 270 degrees around himself, and it's fucking tiring as hell. Like he's part bug.
So,
Just constantly flinching.
Yeah.
so you guys notice there's a couple of like we'll say scouts who are further away from the encampment. What are all your backgrounds, the three of you?
Bounty hunter or urban bounty hunter.
That's
I'm a
something that
noble.
never fucking comes up, by the way.
What the
We
fuck is
never-
my background?
I never used my ability, even though it would have been totally relevant in the last city, and I could have gotten on with everybody because I'm a criminal.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
actually would have
investigator
been
is
really
my
useful,
background.
too.
Okay.
What's your background? Roddy?
Investigator.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Outlander.
Rustic hospitality. Common folk will shield me from the law or anyone
I know,
else searching
we never
for me.
use this shit. I'm a criminal. I would have fucking gotten on with all of the people we interacted with.
Okay. So yeah, you guys just notice there are a couple of what looks like scouts that are further out from the encampment as well, who look like they're on guard. They're trying to be as sneaky as possible, but you guys were able to notice them out in the field and avoid them with your stealth.
Yeah.
But you can see that they're set up very purposefully. It's not like so they just had someone go out. It seems like they were set up in actual almost stations.
So-
The other thing that you guys notice is these people are wearing red and black, and you can see the people who do have any sort of like the people wearing those colors specifically. You can see a lion sigil.
Dude, we are a people. We are not just a symbol for your nation to wear.
They are
They
mostly
just
human.
appropriated your culture 100%. Josh, can I ask, and this is your fault for bringing this up. So, my background is criminal. I have a reliable and trustworthy contact who acts as my liaison to a network of other criminals, and I know how to get a message to them even over a long distance. I would love to know if the Bank of Zynar is after us. And this basically says that I can know everything all the time whenever I want. So, can I send a message to my reliable and trustworthy contact to find out if the Bank of Zynar, like what the scuttlebutt in Zynar is about us?
I am willing to say that during all of your misadventures, we'll say, where you've gone off on your own in the night to do whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, I
Barley does.
know people everywhere.
You know
I got fucking people.
that you are able to get messages out. How in the middle of nowhere would you have done this back in the city? So my
Let's
question would be,
say-
how in the middle of nowhere are you getting your?
Is it possible
If
that
you had like a carrier pigeon or something, I'd be like, yeah, you
Yeah.
send a pigeon out. But I don't think you have that.
I mean, it does say I know how to get messages to and from my contact even over long distances. So implication being maybe I have like a cell phone network that I run. I'm sending like texts.
And
I'm chirping.
the way that I read that is
I'm
that if
chirping.
you have the means to send a message, you know how to send it specifically to your contact, right? You still need the means to do so.
Maybe
You
I
have the
have-
ability to do it with the means. But you
Maybe
still
I
need the
have
means.
sending stones with everyone. Do I have sending stones? I have secret sending stones. No. I sent a fucking letter from town. And they're going to send it back in a pigeon so that I have a pigeon moving forward.
my man is going to start collecting pigeons
I
now.
am
I've
gonna-
given him a new MacGuffin. He is done with the kids. He's now gonna have fucking.
No, I
Oh my
mean,
God.
what do you
Can
what
I
do you
use
think the kids were for?
Yeah, can I use fucking kids like
Orphan Network?
yeah, what's his name from Game of Thrones? Holy shit. I'm Varys. I use fucking kids as both assassins and a network of spies and a communication network. So, little do you know, Craig is communicating through the Orphan Network to get me details about what's happening in Zynar.
You know what?
And he is going
I'm
to send
fucking-
my
hold on.
favorite carrier pigeon to come find me.
Not only am I willing to allow the kids to be a way for you to get information, that's okay. You do still need to have a way for them to send messages.
Yeah,
But
carrier pigeon.
the pigeon-
Craig, I
yeah,
love
no, the
Craig.
carrier-
carrier,
yeah,
the
no, I'm
carrier
fine
pigeon.
with this. I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
This is what you've been
Barley-
teaching me this whole time.
Barley spent his entire childhood as a pawn for a criminal organization. Like, he knows all the fucking tricks.
All right. The Orphan Spy Network, that criminal
Perfect.
spy network
The
that fucking
OSN.
Barley is setting up in every town. Okay.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much for reminding me that I had a background that I had to look at. Okay, back to the adventure. So what's happening in Zynar? Do I find out now? If you want to think about it and get back to me, that's fine too. Because the whole point, like, what is going on with the Bank of Zynar? What is the scuttlebutt? Is there a bounty out for us? Are there bank ninjas on our trail?
I don't think the background says that you just know this immediately.
But that's the question that I asked. What was the answer back from the
Okay, and
network?
when you get your answer, I'll let you know, buddy.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. I accept that.
No easy solutions.
No, I accept that. That's fine. It'll be delivered on the blade of a bank ninja. I'll get the letter and be like, "We're here, bitch," and then I'll get stabbed in the back.
All right.
Oh yeah,
so,
they're gonna backtrace that letter right back to you.
Yeah, no.
so the three of you guys who were, kind of getting closer and scouting, what do you do with the information that I told you?
I
Attack.
I shoot
Why-
Pixel to the
Everyone
captain.
can see it. Everyone can always see Pixel.
Not
Don't
true.
Do
It's
I
like
recognize
50-50.
the emblem?
It's cover
you-
of darkness.
You
and
do.
he's
You
invisible.
You
That is
notice
all the
that.
stealth modifiers.
You notice that to be the symbol for Milnar.
What does that mean to me? I don't
What
know
the fuck
that
are they
means.
doing way up here?
They're south. Milnar is south of the city we were just in.
It makes no
Yep.
sense for them to be
So-
here. They're
So, yeah,
in-
so
they're in
basically-
combat with Stern.
Yeah.
See
There's
these
this-
guys before? I realize I keep interrupting. We saw these motherfuckers as we were coming to Hornar, didn't we?
You should
I think they
look up
burned
a
out Craig
session
City.
with Donnie in your notes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're the ones who
raided-
attacked Shine, the city
yeah.
of Shine.
Yeah, they raided Donnie's town.
Anyway, you guys don't know that because I'm way back. We're hanging out with the Barleys.
Man, wouldn't it be weird if those fucking lion people from Milnar were here? That would be so fucking weird. Hopefully they don't get in
So,
trouble and the tanks and the
So,
main DPS are
so
here.
basically, there's like military. There's currently a ceasefire between the lands of Stern and Milnar. The cities of Mjorn and Hornar are independent of each nation, holding like the bridge and trying to be its own independent nation. So you would think that it's probably a little strange that there seems to be an encampment of Milnar units north of Hornar and in the land that is claimed by Stern.
So, but we also thought
Also,
that this
Milnar
was...
is where the green dragon lives.
Yeah.
yes.
How did they come through?
I think we also thought it was like a false flag. Like, people
Yeah.
dressed as Milnar to cause, resistance.
Benji told you that.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought we thought that. I thought Benji confirmed our... I think we also have thoughts.
Yeah, that's true. But Benji did tell you that.
Oh no, are they actually being let in through the towns?
No. Benji explicitly said that no one had come through the
Yeah,
town.
we
so-
think it's Stern loyalists trying to drum up resistance against Milnar.
I
I
was
mean,
just,
it's not like you can
just
take a
about to
fucking
ask
boat.
how all that we get there without going through the town. How would we not notice that?
Yeah,
I mean,
a
you can
bunch
just
of troops.
take a boat
walking-
across the river.
Yeah, I
right?
was gonna say there's lots of ways to get past. It's a tiny river, as we determined. You can swim across. I think we were told. So
You could swim across, yes.
they
It wouldn't be
they
done in like 5 minutes.
forded-
But
They forded the river with their oxen and their lion
Is this like
armor.
an English Channel kind of a thing? Then?
Yeah. It's a channel, I think.
Yeah, it's not like I will say it's like not easy to get across, right? That the bridge is the easiest way
So,
to do it.
I think-
efficiently. But
I think that two of you know that these motherfuckers messed up Donnie's town, and I expect you to enact vengeance against them, righteous and fire-filled. So
There's only 80 of them. So.
there's only 80 of them, but they're level 1s, so go fucking nuts.
Kind of want to see what's
I
going
think
on.
we're all
here.
good. We should just head back.
That's it. That's as much investigation as you can muster. Chris is like, I want to leave. I want to kill a dragon.
Just-
No,
Tired. I've
we
been
need more.
concentrating on fucking
Yeah.
guys.
First, I got to concentrate on bats, then I got to concentrate on being invisible.
Guys, let me just do a quick run through. I'll just be real quick. I'm just gonna go grab some notes.
You're good.
No, I'll back off if the consensus is to back off.
I think we sent you guys in to figure out what the
We
fuck
are-
was up. So
They're north of Hornar, but they're near the mountains here. So they're not like
That's
pushing
weird.
towards Stern. They're not pushing towards. Why are they
Doesn't
over
have the-
here?
Doesn't have the markings of
We-
like an invasion army. They're just out of place.
We know that they were like in this direction a few weeks ago.
I want to know what they're doing here. Is there?
The only way to figure shit out is to actually talk to them. I mean, like, yeah,
Oh,
we could sit here and
No,
stare
You
at
can
you
grab
them.
some notes.
you can
maybe
observe,
look at some
listen.
tents.
yeah, listen to
Yeah,
conversations.
go for it.
I'd like to sneak up some more. Maybe try to see if I can figure out where like a
F's-
commander's tent or something
F's
is.
drops pass without trace. Like, fuck you guys.
I mean, you got to be within 10
No,
feet
I-
or something to get the bonus, but his stealth is so fucking high that I don't think it really matters.
There's that. Let's see how.
Oh, really?
let's
It's
see how-
it's 10 feet. I didn't realize you had to be so close. Oh boy.
Oh, is it really? I don't. Yeah, if you got to back off, back off. I think.
30 feet.
Okay, whatever.
It's fine.
But it's 30 feet, so 15-foot radius.
This music is not very
You
stealthy.
just gotta keep dwindling it because you were wrong. Radiates from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of me.
Okay,
No radius, sir.
No radius. All right.
Well,
Listen, I'm
technically
going.
it's
I'm
a-
going.
It's actually-
technically it's a 30-foot
Oh,
radius. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 30 feet from you, and you're the center of the circle.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm working entirely off of memory, so
Yeah.
cut me some slack.
All right.
I put it.
If
that was your choice.
If you guys come back and tell me this, I'm gonna go murder all these people. So, just so you know.
Alright. Just want to sneak up and do some eavesdropping. Josh is doing a lot of thinking, which make me a lot nervous.
I
I
know.
ain't I ain't dropping no eaves. All right. So yeah, you are. So all three of you are approaching.
Yes.
Are we?
No. No, it
Just
was
you.
just Avalor. Just the person good at the job.
Okay. It seemed like when we were reading off these stats for Pass Without Trace that I was under the impression.
It was because he was walking away from me, so that was.
I mean, unless we all want to do it. I got no problem waiting. I just didn't know if that was.
No, this is your thing and your skill, so I'm going to let you do it.
Man, Pritos, I'm glad that we never fight amongst ourselves about our job. We're always on the
So
same
you like-
page.
I feel like by the time this adventure is over, we're going to be the only two original members of this crew still.
Oh God. All right, Avalor, go sneak in.
All right, if I get
Find us
captured,
something.
just go back and get everybody else.
Did you leave your typewriter with
It
us?
was nice knowing you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we just wanted your typewriter. It's fine.
Yeah.
Bless you, Chris.
All right, I'm gonna. I'd like to sneak up and see if I can eavesdrop, hear anything.
Okay. So you get a little closer. You knew where the lookouts were, and you're able to kind of, we'll say, duck behind like a dark area behind some tents near the edge of the encampment. And you hear it sounds like a lot of people who are like cheering, having fun, and let's hope this music is good enough.
I'm assuming Stern and Milnar have speak the same language, and
Yeah, I mean,
that's
common
such a good
is,
question that we never ask.
yeah, they both primarily speak common.
Here, I'll add some
Okay.
sign. Yahoo! We're having so much fun! Yay! I'm the people, and they're cheering.
what about races, ethnicity? What's prevail? Is there anything? I guess.
So
I guess
you know that Stern has a prevailing race of humans, and
Okay.
they have a reputation for being not that hospitable towards non-human folk. You know that Milnar have a quite wider array and range of different races, and seem to have a lot of the. They don't have that same reputation of being racist, to the point where you also know that there was propaganda that was fed by Milnar saying, "Hey,
I forgot about
Stern
the
is a bunch of
racist
racists."
undertones of the first 3 cities we visited on this continent, and we were trying to ferret out the racists, and it turns out there weren't any.
Do these troops seem mostly human, or is there a mix?
These troops are almost. These troops are mainly human that you have seen so far. You think that you've seen maybe 1 or 2 dwarves and see other kind of pseudo humanoid creatures, but
It
mostly
also
human.
in armor, in gear.
Mhm.
Okay.
In D&D, no
Alright.
one ever takes their armor off. Just 24/7, baby. You shower with that
Just
shit
never,
on.
just never wear your armor. Therefore, you don't have anything to take off.
He's not. I mean, he's not far enough into the encampment to
No,
where people are.
I'm kidding. Yeah, no.
All right. I'd like to. Shit, that's such a bad idea. All right.
There are no. bad
I
ideas
would
in
like
D&D.
to keep digging. I
I'm
want
gonna
to
need you to roll your stealth. You're now going into the encampment where there are lights and people kind of moving around a lot.
Okay. Actually, do
You're
I see any caches of gear? Any? Do I see any extra clothes hanging around?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
What is your
Like tabards specifically.
what is your passive investigation?
42.
26.
What a silly question. You know it was ridiculous. You know it was higher than any normal human being's investigation.
He is.
I
Batman.
wonder what Urkin's
I don't think it was
passive
26,
investigation
dude. That's
I don't know.
fucking
You never
silly.
asked me.
Yeah, I hate passive. Mine's 11.
So yeah, we'll say that you're able to find some.
Okay, I would like to don some of that.
Okay. I'll say with that you can roll your stealth with with advantage.
Okay. Boop. Did that roll with advantage? Did not. Let's try that again. That is a 29.
I passed
Okay.
without a trace too, so that's a 39.
No, it's gone. He's
I
by
don't-
himself.
Yeah, I'm not in range anymore,
Uh,
unfortunately.
No, no, you didn't ask. You're 30 feet away, but
Every 10 feet, you gotta make another roll. It's like, god damn it.
All right. So yeah, you are able to kind of pass through. People don't seem to notice. Don't seem to notice, that you're not supposed to be there. Every now and then, as you're kind of walking through the encampment, someone will kind of nudge you, and kind of trying to celebrate something, but you're not really sure what they're celebrating.
Avalor's
Like,
doing
"Ah,
the
these
equivalent
people walking."
of wearing coveralls and carrying a clipboard. No one's asking any questions. Also, do you have to concentrate on wild shape? Is that also concentration?
No.
No. Can Fs be in
It's
your
not a
pocket
spell.
concentrating on pass without a trace?
Ooh.
Could you be a mouse in his pocket?
like, you can't
Can you
you
concentrate
can't
on a
be wild
spell?
shaped and using
No, no.
spell.
So you can.
If you
can-
concentrate
you-
first and then wild shape, you keep it.
Yes, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But until you get the arch druid stuff, you cannot concentrate. You can't spell cast until then.
Yeah.
Which is like
But
a capstone.
we've never seen F's wild shape, I think, so it's not a thing that we. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you do that, right? Have you ever wild
Once
shaped?
in a while I do it. Yep.
I
I
do.
surprised the shit out of you when I did it.
I feel like you never ever do it. What did you turn into?
Did he turn? He turned to a bat when we were in during the.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Never mind. You did do that. Yeah.
I did it one other time. I turned into like a mouse or something. To...
Yeah. I was gonna say it's few and far between. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do, Boba.
No.
Okay. We're going.
What happened?
That's what I want to know.
All right. So, are you looking for anything in particular? You're just kind of wandering around.
I
seeing
kind of
if
want
anything
to.
up.
I kind of want to find like logistics or like I want to find a tent that's kind of like like either a common area or like is there a guarded tent actually?
Meanwhile, back at camp, Barley is trying to get Pritos to put an apple on his head. Like, I promise you, I can do this. I read about it in a book once.
And I was like, you know what? Sure, but and then I like hold my shield over my head so all you can see.
Oh, lame. Okay.
You do not see a guarded tent. No.
Is there like a war room tent or something? Is there anything I can make out that would be like that I would think might be some sort of planning main area tent, briefing tent, if you will? Can roll for it. I don't know.
I know. I'm trying to think. Like. Give me a history check.
Okay.
Wow. That was the very last stat I would assume that you would talk about right now. The history
17.
of war camps.
All right. I'm willing to say that, right, based off of your knowledge of history and different we'll say battle tactics and encampments, you're able to determine where you believe that tent would be in this encampment, and you start heading in that direction.
Okay. I would like to listen outside to see if I hear anybody inside the tent. Because you said it's not guarded, right?
There's nothing guarded. No, I mean you're basically going by like people who are like off in little pockets, kind of celebrating. You've gotten to a part of the camp where you see a lot less people who are currently like wearing like actual armor. They're still wearing like some gear here or there. You see like one or two people every now and then walk by like still wearing some of their gear, but for the most part, everyone seems a lot
Just
at ease.
totally naked. Yeah, just dicks a swinging.
Have I caught note of why they're celebrating? Like, just overheard anything that they're talking about why they're celebrating, or are they just all being like, "Eh"?
I mean, they're all cheering. They're all they're cheering. You see that as you're getting in, they're drinking. So a lot of people are getting pretty drunk at this point. They're getting wasted. Okay. You hear some people talking about the new haul that they got, and you believe that it does include some of this alcohol and food.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's okay. I'd just like to do a perception check outside the tent, see if I hear anybody inside. So if there's nobody in, then I would like to mosey on inside. Sneakily.
Go ahead and give me an active roll for that.
Stealth?
No, perception check. Perception check.
Oh. Okay, wrong one. 19.
All right, so you do believe that there are. You hear like some like muffled voices inside the tent.
Sure.
You're not able to make out like what exactly they're talking about, but you can hear there's people who are talking in low voices. And part of the issue is that there's just so much cheering going on outside as well. Get a grip on what's going on inside the tent.
Is there a tankard nearby?
We'll say sure. You can find a tankard. Or you could literally walk up in fucking line and go get yourself a goddamn beer if you want.
All right. I'm going to grab a tankard, and I'm going to stumble drunkfully into the tent.
Damn,
Barley
should be
just
here
gonna
for this.
Perception. Not perception. Performance, please.
Or deception?
Or deception. I'll give you either, but okay. I feel like no. This one's more performance because you're trying to be.
But with advantage.
I mean, I have
because
expertise
he's
in
doing such a
both.
good job.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you actually drink, I'll give you.
Fair one.
You don't need the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so you stumble in, you see two individuals who are not wearing any armor, kind of
Yep.
sitting at a table, and they're both drinking out of smaller glasses. You see like a nice ornate bottle on the table. They're both
Okay.
drinking, and they got a game of chess on in front. And
Like
one looks
watching.
at you.
They were just watching the, Grandmaster champion. Yeah, that's fine.
No, like they're playing chess
I
actively.
got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
The one guy looks at you and he goes, "What are you doing?"
I kind of stop and go, oh, and I drop the dagger and go, sir, and I just like salute. I thought this was my tent. At the same time, I kind of like looking around the tent, but I'm looking to see if there's any like documents or anything laying around, sitting around.
You can see on the table, like next to them, are some like parchments that are like just kind of in disarray, like near the chest table. You can see that there's been like some spillage of their alcohol on some of these parchments as well. They clearly don't care about them, but otherwise there's nothing else. Like you see, like there's a bedroll, there's like some bags with some stuff,
Oh, yeah, I'm like,
and then table.
okay, so I like salute. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Sir. Ooh, who's winning? And I like stumble up to the table, and like put my hand down on it, and I go to like touch a piece, but I want to sleight a hand as I'm doing that and try to pull a piece of paper away. Because I'm gonna knock over a piece by accident. By accident. I can do a deception and
I
a
want
sleight of hand roll.
I want a deception, and I want. Well, first give me the deception.
Okay. 30.
All right, yeah, I know they believe that it was an accident. You can give me the sleight of hand.
17.
All right. So, are you doing that too? And you're grabbing all the parchments, the top parchment?
No, just one piece, sitting that I can grab, and then I'm gonna be like, "I'm sorry," and then just stumble out, sort of thing.
Okay.
As I go to knock over the piece, I go, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." And I'll put the piece.
You do that.
I'm just gonna.
You do
I'm
that,
just
and
gonna
the
leave.
other guy gets up. He's like this huge, like burly man. He's like, "Get out
Yep,
now!"
sorry, leaving now, and I'll stumble out of the tent, and then I'm just gonna start making my way back to camp.
All right, and as you start going back through, right, like people are, some are kind of like, trying to grab you around the corner, like, "Hey!" Right, holding tankards, right? So it was like, "Oh my god, we," and all that.
Yep. Oh my god, we what? What? We what?
We were
you cut off
successful. We no, they're you can hear they're bragging about taking this loot from a caravan that came by. So you see that they got there was a caravan and they got a lot of alcohol, they got some food, and they got a little bit of pretty penny.
Okay. Do I know where does the caravan have any markings as to where it came from?
That you don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna head back.
Yeah, basically they basically just robbed a caravan and the caravan kept going, right? So it's longer. The caravan's not here, but they robbed a caravan.
Got it. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna. Once I'm out of the camp, stealth and back, I'm gonna check the paper.
Okay, do you take the armor off at all that you put on, or did you put armor on? What'd you put on?
I just wanted a tabard. I didn't
Okay.
want to put armor on.
All right, do you keep the tabard on as you leave?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sneaking out, so.
Give me a stealth as you're leaving.
Is it close enough for pass without a trace?
21.
Now, did you guys stay in the same spot that you were in when he left?
Yes.
I wouldn't have moved.
Okay.
I mean, how else would he find us?
All right. So,
So is that a 31 then?
well, no, it's not a 31.
Okay.
and it's only not gonna be 31 because what do you guys do when suddenly there is a man in a red tabard that appears next to you?
Hey, guys.
So can I honestly, like, we know what his face looks like, so even if he's wearing a tabard, I feel like we should get some kind of a roll to recognize his fucking face.
I
Are you
just
sure?
want to know
It would be so
what
much
you would
funnier-
do in character.
so
What
much
happens
funnier
when
to murder
suddenly?
him.
I just picture you guys both prone and me crawling up in between you guys, being like, "Hey,
I would like to make a perception roll against his fucking face. 18.
You perceive him as the enemy.
my
Oh
face
my
is very
God.
stealthy."
You guys recognize him when he appears. It's just
I mean, look up and down and said, "Success."
I hope so.
Oh no. All right, so I'm lying prone. Josh, you really want this?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
thank
do
you.
something I've never done before. I'm gonna use my racial of Hungry Jaws, and I'm gonna make a bite attack as a lizard.
Oh God,
It's really not that bad.
I like the uncanny dodge.
I like how it's just like a reaction though, like like you went feral for a second and just like
Yeah.
snapped at him.
That's yeah. That's a 12 hit.
Does that 12? Almost does, but does not. Luckily.
so no.
I
It's
do
very
not-
close.
Does it 12 hit? It
It
almost
is
does.
13.
It does hit the parchment that he had taken, though. Now it is torn to shreds.
Listen, I would have gotten 3
Just
10
shred
hit
you,
points
said.
if I had hit.
So
very
yeah,
important.
I just like as I kind of crawl up and then get bit at, I just like combat roll out of the way and stand up. Like what the hell?
I'd like to point out that you already have 10 hit points, so that 3 would have got you nothing.
I
because
no, it just I don't make bite attacks. God,
I am most beneficent with my HP rewarding.
yes, you are. I'm staring at my 10 HP, and I have a chubby.
What?
I'm getting another
Jesus.
beer after hearing that. Yeah.
So what did we learn?
It's a good question,
sure.
Josh. What did we learn?
All right. So you
Turns
have
out
a
Alvalor can't read, so
Hey, guys, somebody has to read this for me.
F sucks
I have
at
people for that.
biting people. He doesn't do it often though. Yeah. He doesn't do it often. It's fine.
All right, so yeah, it is a parchment that was directing. I need actually one. I didn't get to salsify my water yet. Where is it? Yeah, you see, it is a letter that is directed to someone named Gray, and it is explaining the importance of raiding cities that are near forest encampments, and that performing these raids will reward them with their integration into the New World Order. It is signed by ZM.
Is this is Sierra's character that she had for 8 minutes? Gray. That was the thing that happened.
I mean, this world is based off of very briefly the last world.
I feel like we've seen something else that was signed.
We
by
have
ZM.
seen.
we have seen other
No,
stuff.
I literally
yeah.
have it.
ZM is the
It's
mastermind here.
Let me find it. Really isn't.
Well, shit. This means nothing to me.
And I'm sorry,
I'll go back.
Roddy, you found this in the tent, right, with the 2 guys? Or
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They were letters addressed to Father Rorik.
Yeah, ZM is the mastermind here.
Yeah, they talk about how with help from ZM they could get rid of the political figureheads in Alvagate. He was the one who was working with the church out there to take over the town. All right.
We murdered him. Or no, the other guy murdered him.
Who is ZM or Father Rorik? Father Rorik is definitely dead.
Or other yeah, no, the other guy murdered him. That was the guy that I hid from you guys, so you didn't kill him.
So do you
That
guys
is accurate.
come back to us?
Yes.
I would think so.
So what'd you find?
Not much.
I'm checking my teeth. Like, can't bite.
I
Like
kind of
who's-
I hand over the letter, just like this is. And it looks like they're raiding caravans that might be passing through. It says raiding cities near forest. Sorry, would you say forest encampments?
So, well,
Doesn't
what?
seem like it has anything to do with
Like
dragon.
logging towns essentially.
Yeah, what did it?
Are
What they look like?
are there logging? Oh, what's that?
What they look like?
Milnarian. Is that a word?
They are brigands and must be punished.
Do you tell us about the lion tabards or no? This is
Yeah.
critical.
So sorry, I was saying that's why I was saying Milnar. So because they're you said the tabards from
Yeah, they're
Milnar.
from Milnar.
Milnar, right? Yeah. So, yeah, I think they're Milnarian. They were wearing these tabards. I'm wearing the tabard still.
Oh, that's right. Holy shit! Yeah, I forgot. All
I'm
right.
like
What they look like me.
Um,
like
all right.
this.
I start running towards camp.
Oh,
Goodbye. Sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I have
God.
to play my fucking
What?
character.
Well,
Just
I'm
gonna
not
look
gonna,
around
I'm
like,
not gonna let
what's going
Barley
on?
go on his own.
does a 16 hit you?
16 does hit me. Do you stop me?
Yeah, I thorn whip your ass right back.
Does Thorn would
And-
actually pull me back?
Ooh,
That's
yep,
cool.
it does.
Or
Yeah.
it does pull you back.
Yeah, you took 14 damage too from it.
Jesus.
Oh my
Backstab.
You-
Well,
you have
I guess
to-
only
don't forget
4
you-
because 10
yeah.
HP, right?
Okay. They killed Craig's family. They're murdering innocent people. I don't.
Slow down.
How
How many of them are there?
Who cares? I only need the one in charge. I need one. One is the number that I need.
Not gonna get.
Well, there's
Yes.
there's 2 in that tent. One of them's pretty
Perfect.
big.
I got 2 guns, so that's a perfect amount of people
Which
for me.
Just get to the tent.
I think
There's
you
also
guys are
80 other
confused.
people.
I'm immortal, so it's irrelevant. So if you would kindly release your thorn whip, I'll be on my. I don't need help. I'll be on my way, and I'll be back in the morning with vengeance served. It's perfect. I'm good. I don't need help. I think it's silly to let people literally this troop of people is wandering around murdering civilians, and we're just that's cool. Like I'm not cool with that shit. Yeah, no, I'm not cool with that.
We don't. But we're not just going in guns blazing with 80 some odd.
I'm cool
That's
with
an
a
army.
I'm cool with the plan, but I'm gonna slowly walk in that direction. I'm willing to walk slowly, but on the way we should come up with a plan because
with 80 plus super drunks.
yeah, like and honestly like I don't care about 78 of them. Like I care about whoever this ZM was talking to, right? The rest of them are
And
fucking
honestly, the
peons.
fact-
We have to get through them, right?
The fact
Yeah.
that they're drunk may
Just-
make this easier, actually.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
just have you know what? They're just we can just start disappearing entire tents at a time. Like they're all drunk. How they can't tell.
I'm
the
sorry,
difference between
I'm
partying.
not. I can't be okay with this. Like, we know that they burned down a whole town. We walked through the fucking town where they burned it down. Like, I'm not cool with that.
All right. So do you want eye for an eye?
It's how I live my life, buddy. Here we go.
Okay. So
Pony
Josh,
up.
I'm gonna give him what he wants.
You're gonna take my
I'm gonna-
eyeball.
Nope.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with you. You want this, so I'm gonna summon Cinder. I'm gonna
Mhm.
walk to the edge of the camp. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at the 6th level, and incinerate anything in a 15-foot cone.
I only want. Hold on. I literally said I only want the 2 in charge, though.
You can't get to them unless you get through the other
I
ones.
can. Okay, that's fine, but let's focus on getting to those
They're in a
2.
tent.
First of all, like, Avalor got to the 2 of them. Like, I can also get to the 2 of them. Using the same manner. Like, how about this? Let
And then
me.
How do you get out?
You burning hands. I'm okay with casualties. Like, they were all complicit, but I'm gonna focus from the top down, right? And everyone, we don't need to kill all 80. That's not reasonable. But if I start at the top and work my way down, we need to make sure the 2 in charge are dead. Everything else is just a bonus for me.
If we're gonna do this, we might get some information on whoever ZM is also.
Like, Fs, you can't be okay. Like, you cannot be okay with this. Like,
It's not that I'm not okay with it. I just
it's challenging, but also like most of them are gonna fucking. They're not gonna fight us, right? If you walk in and murder the top, they're not gonna fucking fight, right? I mean, they're gonna fucking run. Yeah. Listen, I'll do it. I'll do it on my own. I'm cool with that. I can get
It
in.
wasn't about that.
No.
Listen. I went up and I was gonna pull you a whole.
I know.
lane in.
I know. Yeah. And listen, I'm cool, and that may be the plan. How about lane me out? Can you lane me out instead? I think I can get in. I just
Fine,
can't get
do
back
that
out. Yeah. Does anyone else want to vote before I literally fucking demolish this camp?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
all for it.
All right, perfect.
You
Alright.
guys are crazy, but I guess I signed up for this. So.
Literally murdered a whole fucking city of people. One that we know.
Right.
Of.
It's not that I don't agree with the motive. It's just there's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's fine.
That
alright.
was my point.
Listen, I believe in us.
They're
And
drunk. They're just gonna panic.
stay on the outskirts, and if it goes bad, run. Josh, what do you want? I'm gonna work my way from the inside out.
I'm gonna.
Wait, how are you inside? I'm very confused.
I'm not inside. I'm going to try to get inside.
Got it.
I'm gonna try to sneak in.
Okay, so
I'll take.
it's just you?
I think I might go with Barley if Barley's okay with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
then,
I'm
like I
also
said,
gonna
then-
go with
oh.
Harley, and I have it. I have an invocation to just make myself to use disguise self to just make myself look like one of the like revelers.
Okay, so are you guys stealthing up to the camp?
Also, Pretos is clinging along with you through.
I mean, Pretos is coming because we're gonna need help to get out.
Look,
so-
I'm gonna hang out on the edge, and as soon as I hear commotion, I'll head there. But I'm hoping I just don't hear commotion.
Yeah.
I don't.
Now,
need
how
to.
far on the edge? Are you going to stay where you were? Are you getting closer?
I never went anywhere. I mean, I'm gonna stay wherever I need to stay in order to like get.
Yeah, so you in Barley were just far away that whatever. Are you staying that far away?
Yes. I mean,
Can
we have
we-
to get by the scouts. I guess is the biggest thing.
I'm gonna question
Well, we can
Avalar.
also take care of the scouts.
Can
Oh,
we
sorry.
can we see can you see into the tent? Like, could I potentially shoot into the tent from farther away, or was it closed? Or
Oh,
like,
okay. I mean, I can set up the spyglass, and then I can see in, and then
holy shit!
I can play
Okay,
marker for you,
we-
and then we can have a whole shooter scenario.
We literally snipe people from outside the fucking tent. Oh my god, that's so much
Oh
better.
damn!
I'm like 3 clicks up. North by Northwest wind.
All right, Josh.
All right,
We
if
have
you're
a
gonna, if
sniper
you want to do it,
scenario.
I'm willing to let you two do it that way. Find a vantage point hill to get on or somewhere, which I'll say that you can do that after
we're fine.
whatever time, be fairly far away.
Perfect.
Right, what's the distance on your telescope, Roddy?
Oh, good question. I want to say it's a quarter mile, but let me double check.
Jesus.
Item grant. Wait. Copper polish. The item grants advantage to perception checks made at a distance of a quarter mile away or greater.
Damn.
I don't care about that part. Is there a distance of the
I
range
don't
on you being able
know.
to see through stuff?
Oh,
Or what's
see
the
through
range on the
stuff.
scope? Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's at least a quarter mile. Doesn't say. It doesn't say how. I don't see. Let me check the
It's a
actual
telescope? Not a telescope. It's a
spyglass.
spyglass.
Well, it's a spyglass of second destiny. Let's see. Oh, but you are sitting in the worst spot. Let's see.
So the range on the rifle is 360 feet, by the way, because I have marksman.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure if that keeps me outside the.
Second
Accurate
destiny,
area,
not destiny,
yeah.
by the way. Let's see. Don't even. Where the hell is it? Let's do this. Oh, there is that too. I mean, if we're gonna be in range of,
Well, that's
Yeah,
the range to roll without disadvantage, right? Or is that the range in general?
That's the range to roll without disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how far Spyglass sees from, because a regular Spyglass just says it just magnifies things twice the size.
I mean, this is the thing. We're not gonna be, you know, more than a quarter mile away. I'm assuming.
Considering I can't shoot that far. Yes.
Well, yeah, but a quarter mile is still more than 360 feet.
That's what I'm saying. So he should be good
That's what
to
I'm-
see.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're
the
gonna be
limit,
within
the
that.
limiting factor is
Yeah, okay,
me,
that's
not
fair.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. So yeah, we'll say that you can, without wasting too much time, then you can find a place that you can see. We'll say that you'll have a shot with disadvantage, but I know you.
I also completely forgot I even had this thing. I could have just set that up outside the tent and listen to what they were saying. I'm dumb. It's fine though. We'll kill them.
All right. So yeah, you set it up, and you are able to see they are still playing chess.
All
You
right,
said there was
so
a big one and then a smaller one.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of if you just want to explain what they are, so
I mean,
Bartley knows what they are.
yeah. So you see two individuals who are sitting down, drinking what looks like expensive, alcohol, playing a game of chess. They're both humanoid figures. One is probably like close to like 6'2" ish. I mean, I guess he's sitting as tall, but he's very large, very muscular. There's another man who looks to be, a couple heads shorter than him, not nearly as large, but still looks formidable.
all right, so I'm gonna use. So I get 2 shots. I'm gonna use a grit point for each of them to give myself advantage. So for the big one, a 21 and a 21.
Why do you have advantage?
No, actually, I'm sorry, normal, because I'm undoing disadvantage, because I'm using I get 2 grit points, so 21.
21 does hit.
Okay. I forget what this thing does. 1d12 plus. Hold on, I don't use this thing very often.
Oof.
35. 3 of it's cold damage, if that matters.
Alvalor sees as right. So you hear a lot, bang as the gun goes off.
I put a pillow in front of. No, what is it? I put a bottle over the head. I put a beer bottle over the head of it.
And Alvalor sees as a bullet goes into the tent and hits him right in the head, but instead of like gooey things ooze out, it's like hard pieces, like everything had frozen as the bullet explodes out of his head.
Okay, so that's the cold damage, and not that he's a robot, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I take aim at the second target.
I feel like that could have went either way.
Like good hit.
20.
Hit's good.
It's good.
EKA.
Does that hit?
It's like surprisingly low rolls on the
Yeah, right.
D20s.
23 plus 2 cold damage.
All right.
Josh trying to decide if that's enough damage to kill his NPCs.
Hits the large one right in the chest, and he falls down. You can see with the 2 bangs that went off, though, you can see the camp below is kind of starting to come alive. People are kind of looking around.
Launch
This is
firework.
This is
Yeah,
where
are
S
they-
makes a distraction on
he
the other
goes-
side of the camp.
He goes down. Is he moving? Is he twitching? Like, what am I seeing? Like,
You're not
Yeah,
seeing
I-
anything.
Do I
Alvalor
see anything?
sees that he goes down and he's not getting up.
Okay, so he's dead.
All right.
Well, he's not
I.
getting-
All
Is he
right.
breathing?
That's my question. Yeah, like going down is a very.
You believe he is dead? Jesus Christ, he's so far away.
we
What's the
know
point
the
of a-
way you work, Josh.
What's the point of a magical spyglass if not for this? I asked Avlor for other high value targets, and I accent surge.
I start to look around to acquire.
I could do this shit all day.
Oh, actually, I kind of listen for whoever's like shouting like commands, and start to try
That's
to.
true. Yeah, who's taking over?
I don't know if you would, from the distance, if you would be able to pinpoint based off of sound who is doing it, but I believe that you, looking through the spyglass, you can kind of look around the encampment to try and figure that out.
Yeah, where are people rallying? And once I look at those people converging, who are they looking at? Like, who are they looking to?
I mean, you can see that there's like different individuals who seem to be like higher rank that are, giving orders.
Okay,
Perfect.
I
pick-
would like to start.
I pick one of them. 24 hits, I assume.
Okay.
29 damage. I shoot the next one. 28.
Alvalor, you hear something rustling behind you.
Ah, fuck.
It's me,
Oh,
Preto.
wait. I was gonna say, aren't we all there or no? Except Pritos.
Oh, I thought those two went off on their own.
Oh, I assume we're together because we're outside
No.
camp.
Because
Yeah,
you guys were
Pitt
was the
looking
other one
for
that
like a spot that like was hilly.
Why wouldn't I
Well,
take
I-
everyone with me?
If we had to get through the scouts, I probably wouldn't have gone because I would be a detriment trying to sneak.
Yeah, no,
sneak
but I
past
don't.
them.
That's why I'm firing with disadvantage though, because.
If not, I
get
absolutely
that.
would have been like protecting their blind side.
Yeah.
I guess is the way that I.
No.
would
We'll let Josh
Yeah,
figure
we
it out,
were-
I guess. Yeah, but we would have gone together
I
unless
His
we're.
exit to a, yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure Dorian specifically said he was coming, right?
Yeah, I disguised as one
Yeah.
of their.
Yeah,
the
but that
villagers.
was when you guys were going into the camp. When you guys decided you were doing the other thing. I
Oh,
thought that
that's
was
right.
the
Yeah,
plan.
we did
Because
change
you
it.
guys were like, "Oh, we're going to the
Right,
camp,"
right.
and then
That's even more
So I
of a
was like,
reason
oh.
we be together.
Wait.
Like we don't have to go
Yeah, I
to
was
the
just
camp.
gonna say, I
Yeah.
assumed we just stay together because we didn't say anything different. But
all right. Well then, unless I, Alvalor, you hear rustling behind all of you.
I
This is gonna be a person walking in to tell us we're making a giant mistake, and these are good guys, and I'm assassinating people for no reason. I'll bet it right now.
I turn and look, and I would like to throw a dagger from my bracer.
Go for it.
Wow, before even verifying, I like that.
Yep,
You throw a dagger through Durian's head.
it's a high stress situation. I know where everybody else is.
We've seen him miss basically every time with his dagger, so it's fine.
Hey,
And actually, I should have had disadvantage in that third shot,
Rude.
Josh, but I did roll. I rolled 2 twice and got a 25, so we'll say it's still
dagger.
hit.
I mean,
This is all
26 hit.
irrelevant, so it doesn't
It hits.
And now this time it is Pretos. Holy shit!
Wow, that's
Okay.
dagger damage. Holy fuck, dude.
well, it's
Oh,
dagger
sneak
with
attack.
sneak
Sneak
attack.
attack. Yeah.
So you throw a dagger into like the brush in the bush, and you hear like a guy like you hear you hit somebody screams or maybe not screams, but he makes a sound that he's
You killed
hit by a
Bahamut.
dagger.
Yeah.
I
You
go
hear
back to
a
spotting.
you hear a thud as someone falls.
It's Donnie. He
I
followed.
go
us
back to calling out targets. I'm like, guys, there's somebody's in that bush.
I'll go
Commander,
investigate the
I'm
body.
gonna take one
30
last
foot to the
shot.
right.
That's fine. 20 plus 14. 22.
It hits.
36.
All right, take out another one.
Okay, so now there's only 76 enemies left.
But all the leaders are gone, right?
I mean,
Yeah, what are
some of them. I mean, I'll just
what
keep
are the
shooting.
people
Yeah,
doing?
like, do they know where we are? Are they rushing towards us? Yeah.
Because we're just seeing leaders drop. I'm curious if morale is changing.
I mean, so there's still people that are like shouting like different things. Like they're as you probably as you guys know, there's hierarchy in military. It's not like you singled out every single person that they're going to listen to, right? So there are still people that are giving orders. You see as people are kind of like fanning out. Some people are heading towards your direction.
They are drunk though, so they're all stumbling. Holy shit!
I'm assuming they're not wearing armor, right? Because they were
Most of them aren't. Some of them are.
okay.
So I was shooting a disadvantage, which means that we were like 500 feet away. So at 30 feet per round, I can shoot a lot of bullets before they get here. I can really thin the crowd and then just fire fucking like
we've got a wall of fire that could just.
Yeah, I'm not concerned actually about getting away. I'm more concerned about who's in the bush that got murdered.
Well, I did say
Honestly.
let's go check out the bush.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Can we cover
Yeah,
what's
I mean,
in the bush?
you see a man wearing like very dark clothing. It looks like some sort of
Bank
scout.
Ninja? Bank Ninja.
Wait. Okay.
That's
I was gonna
This
say,
would be such a great
he's
time.
Not, he's not like he's not like a scout for
It's
like
the
a
South
different
Force.
band of criminals, right? He was going to spy on these guys.
No. I mean, you can see
dragon
right,
attacks.
if you search his body, you can tell like this. He has enough
Alright.
identifying, paraphernalia that
how do you
he's with them.
how do you want to handle this combat encounter with 74 enemy? Like,
Well, I'm very curious as to how you're reloading this gun, considering I know that you did not infuse this one. You have to do that at the beginning of your day after a long rest.
how many bullets does this have? Hold on.
I just assumed that you guys were going to, I don't know, walk away since it's dark and they're drunk. But if you are hell bent on
No,
murdering
I am not.
70 NPCs, go for it.
No, I made my point. That's fine. We dip.
My man is no better than Agnar, the peer.
What? I didn't sacrifice anyone. I killed murderers. That seems like justice to me.
I didn't know that Barley was the one who got to dish out justice, but other people couldn't.
Who was Agnar dishing out justice to? Pickpockets?
Yeah.
I think these people murdered a town. Literally murdered the individuals in a town.
Listen.
I think
I think
it's
Dorian
ru-
would disagree with you about a
He
pickpocket
would,
needing
and
to
I
be
disagree
murdered.
with Durian, so that's fine.
Hey Josh, I have a quick question.
Listen, everyone's scope is their own scope.
Whose responsibility is it to who owns this land up here?
It's part of Stern. So like
Okay.
Stern is like also the capital city, but it is like under like Stern.
Yeah.
hold.
So
Alright.
technically, us attacking these Milnar supposed.
Yeah, we're heroes.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing civic duty. Maybe we can use a pigeon. Be like, hey, Stern, you got people in your land up here.
Yeah, how incompetent is Stern,
Dylan.
by the way? Alright, I assume F lays down a firewall and we all dip?
Do we need to? Well, do we need to lay down a firewall? Is the next question.
Oh, yeah.
I
And I mean, it's only
personally,
100.
I'm not gonna punish you guys if you don't. All right.
I feel like in the ensuing confusion, it'd be really hard to chase some bunch of like people down while in the darkness. But that's just my 2 cents.
I feel like I'm being
Don't we still have-
judged right
Oh,
now,
no.
and these people literally burned down a whole fucking city. Thousands
Listen,
and thousands of fucking
I
innocent
support
people.
your decision.
Jesus.
I
Yeah,
support your
like,
decision.
it is not... and that's one. We only know of one. We literally got it from the mouth of a babe, right? Like, they don't lie. That's a whole thing. It's like oh my god, okay.
Hey,
Alright.
remember when I wasn't even
These
gonna
people
have to go to
deserved
this
exactly what I
encampment, by the way?
gave them. And I would
Uh.
literally sit here and shoot all 74 rest of them if given the opportunity.
I'm so excited that this is your reaction. I love poking the bear.
Yeah. Alright, we dip.
I feel like we still don't know who ZM is, though.
We
That makes
don't.
me sad.
But, however, if we stay local, they're going to be a fucking mess tomorrow because we assassinated at least, we'll say the 2 top-ranking members, right? Like, we could potentially get more information.
So we can from the Black Dragon.
Yes.
Stay on task.
What is this task you speak of?
Sorry,
But
Chris.
guys, that's red.
I had to do it for Donnie / Craig.
True. Do it for Donnie. Hashtag justice for Donnie.
Hashtag justice for Barb.
All right.
We run away. We bravely run away.
It's called the
Bravely
tactical
ran
retreat.
away. When danger rears its ugly head, they bravely
Also,
turn the
that was a
tails
very
and
atypical D&D scene, but very fun, where you have a sniper and a spotter in D&D. Two things that don't often exist considering limitations of technology.
I enjoyed it personally.
Yeah.
I feel like we will be using that in the future.
Yeah.
Mental
That's how we're
note.
gonna do combat from now on. Those two are gonna fight.
I
We're
need a
just gonna stay in the
better
back.
sniper rifle, Josh. That goes farther than 360 feet. That's pretty lame.
Nope. I'm very okay with that.
Like,
I mean, my
12
damage is garbage in combat, so this could just be my job.
1,200 feet would be great, somewhere around there.
Can Barley learn to curve bullets like the movie? What is it?
Based-
Wanted or whatever?
Wanted.
Based off the fact that even with the disadvantage, you can you have a plus 14. I'm not worried about you getting a better sniper rifle.
I just need distance.
But- Oh, yeah,
I would-
He is
I would-
curving bullets.
I would take a reduction in hit for more distance.
What if Barley can get like a fucking Gundam with like a fucking rail gun that he can just lay on top of a mountain and shoot halfway across
And
the
shoot,
world?
shoot peasants. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I was genuinely prepared for Barley to run in guns blazing and to take on an entire encampment.
I would have
Those
100%
pistols.
if
Yeah.
F's didn't.
I
go
do
on with
think
me
that
and
might have been the end of
smarter.
Barley, but
No, dude, I would have been there with him at the very least. I'm not letting him do that on his own.
I
Unless
know,
unless he
this is why
sneaks
I
out in the
did
middle of
what
the
I
fucking
did.
night, but this time he wasn't going to.
If F's did
It
not
was
stop
good, it
me,
was
I
good.
absolutely would have run in and just shot my way in. That's fine.
so are you guys intending on staying around, or are you gonna continue your journey?
We should flee.
We should go.
Well, I mean, so I'll say, you guys fled. You guys have gone far enough away. You feel safe. You don't think that there's anything perception.
saying we
Like
can
you guys
take our
roll your
rest and leave
checks.
in the
You guys
morning.
whatever. You guys
the,
feel
on-
like
the
you're
only
far
reason I
enough that
feel
you're
like
not
to
being-
stay is that they're in disarray, so they may leave behind a clue potentially. Like there's, you know what I'm saying, there's the potential that something shakes loose in the interim because they're in a bad
Or they
place.
stay
but-
put.
Or they stay put. Yeah. I also just interested to know what they do. Right? Do they head back towards
But
Mildar? They're not really
not
Milnarians,
drunk
I
in the
don't think,
morning.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, I find it
Yeah, I'm not
interesting
saying
that
attack
you would be in
them,
enemy land wearing a tabard from.
Because yeah, it's false. Like they're
Yeah.
totally not Milnarians, but they're still people committing real atrocities and not like pickpocketing, which is not an atrocity.
This is pickpocketing on a grander scale. It's still the same crime.
Perfect. Yeah, murder and death. Yeah. And again, they're not drunk, but I feel like hanging out and seeing where they go from a distance would be helpful to us. Like, what do they do without someone telling them what to do? Also, we have to sleep. Like, costs us nothing to hang out until they leave.
The investigator in me is very curious.
Well, let's sleep and see what happens in the morning. We could wake up in the morning, they could be gone.
Yeah. And I mean, it'd be easy to follow. There's 76 of them, so you can see which direction they go at least.
Not if an
We killed
archmage
5.
vamped them out.
Oh.
Actually, we
I
killed
meant-
6, so there's 74.
There was one other thing that I meant to describe, which actually might change your thoughts. They were a bunch of horses, and as the shooting ran out, there were a few, dozen of horses that did go running and people bolting after them. That was one thing that you saw as well.
Follow the horses.
Aye.
Free horses is all I'm thinking.
I don't know what to do with that, but yeah. All right. So what do we see in the morning, Josh?
So I was gonna say we take our long rest.
We level up to
Yep,
13.
Nope.
Oh.
So you guys, you take your long rest. You kind of go and peek out, and you see that the encampment is still there. You can tell that they have started packing some stuff up, but they you know, it still exists.
There's a metaphor here of some kind.
Is there?
So
So let's take out 5 more tonight.
I
Eventually,
was- You said it looked like they were packing up.
Yeah. So you can see like there's less tents. Like you can see like they are in the process like finishing packing. And you believe that they probably intend on leaving on this day.
Do they look particularly solemn?
I honestly feel like I would shoot more of them, but I could be restrained at this point. Like
You're a monster.
they're. It is not monstrous to kill evil people. I think you're confused by what monstrous means. They're all
Oh, God.
complicit.
I'm glad you've come around to my argument.
oh my
That
god.
is, oh my god, that is not your
Oh,
fucking
no.
argument. Jesus Christ.
Josh, is your
Oh,
fire
no.
alarm going off?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
remember when Rodok shot somebody in the back of the head with a fucking crossbow?
Someone who we
Yeah,
didn't
that
know
was
was fucking
perfectly-
evil. These people are actually fucking evil. They pillaged a fucking town, guys, and murdered
I
a
would like to point out that Rodok made a roll, and the roll told him that the guy was evil. So I was bound as a player to believe what my character believes, and that aligned with their background.
Yeah, and you did a thing, and we judge. And listen, I accept to be judged for
And
this.
we'll never let you live it down.
In an
All
effort
right,
to
so what are we
avoid
doing then?
metagaming.
Are we continuing on?
I just
and-
want to know where they're going. Like
Hi.
I don't need to kill any more of them. I just want to know which direction they're going.
Okay.
That's fine by me. That's not like
Sit and watch until we know what direction they're going in.
Yeah, we only have 8 hours of flight, so no matter what, we're killing time somewhere. So let's kill time until we see which direction they're going. Because my bet is they go back towards Stern.
Oh, God.
All right, we're
Sorry about that.
we're coasting. We're killing time.
All right.
All the
So
NPCs
what are you guys
are
doing?
looking for butter. We're killing time to see which direction they head back to.
All
We want
right.
to observe them, Josh, until we know where they're going.
All right. So yeah, you guys observe as they start heading straight like west.
Of course. Oh, west?
Hmm?
Oh. I'm sorry, can you remind me where they are on the map? Okay, that was not a direction I expected them to go. Guys, what's west?
Black Dragon.
Are they heading towards the Black Dragon? That would be so fucking weird.
Well,
We just
we
we
can
just
jump
killed
on them and get there.
That was
You just
literally
shot the-
the very any other direction I would have accepted more than west. By the way, there's like north. There is a boundless expanse. We have no idea what's north, right? The map doesn't. No one can know, right?
No one can know.
East is Stern. South is the shit that we know. West is literally fucking nothing. Do we follow them? I mean, to F's support. It is in the direction we need to go anyway, right? Like what are they fucking
Maybe
heading
get there
to?
before them.
Yeah, I mean, we could, literally fly over the top and like watch them arrive, right? Can it be that we murdered the only people who had compasses and knew how compasses worked in the entire fucking army, and they're just lost as fuck?
Completely plausible.
They're just like, don't know where the sun is, don't know how to walk in the right direction, don't know where they came from. Yeah.
They're lost completely.
Yeah. All right, we head west over the top of them, I guess, and then land and wait for them to arrive.
Wait, like, where are you landing?
We're
Like
gonna-
just right in front
I
of
was
them?
gonna-
What?
Well,
No.
Technically, if we land on top of the mountains and you shoot from there,
yeah.
gravity will arc your bullet towards them. You just have to-
He's not
Have
wrong.
the bullet
That's
drop.
science, yeah.
Your range is greatly increased. We just have to figure out exactly how.
Yeah, I'm not that smart. I mean, I'm okay if we land ahead of them, and then we can move as they approach, right? Because they're heading west, and so are we.
So yeah, you see. So I guess you follow for a few days because it takes them quite a few days in order to move, since it's a large group of them. They eventually, after we'll say a week, they make it to this tree line and they just go straight south.
Wait, which tree line?
What is south of the tree line? Jeez. Okay,
The water.
guys,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
just.
well, no.
Are they mermen? Like I don't.
Oh. If they
I've-
took boats, they probably stashed and hid them in the woods on the
Mhm.
river line.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, do we get ahead of them and burn their boats down? Ooh, that would be fun.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm pro
Ooh, I
burning.
like that.
Yeah. All right. I look at F's and he's got a big smile on his face, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go burn the boats.
Or just pop holes in all of them, so when they start going, they just.
I feel like burning the boats is a better statement about what
No,
we think
I
of what
know.
they do. Yeah. All right.
No supplies,
We
foreign land.
yeah we go and raid the boats and steal their supplies and burn them down.
And
I'm sure
use the sending stone to message Jules to tell Benji and his crew to come mop them up.
It's only 75. Benji's got
You
it.
guys are going to the woods. You are going to just look for boats.
We're gonna go straight south, right? We see the direction they're heading. We're gonna head that direction, and we assume we'll find boats along the river line. Unless there's a fucking portal or something instead, but we'll assume boats first.
Oh shit, they're using the tree portals.
Oh my god, there's a druid. Yeah, can't they do that?
Go recruit him quickly.
Fuck.
It's like a 9th level spell, isn't it? Something. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys
a high
are
one.
crazy though, so I gotta compensate for your craziness. I mean,
Is
I
there-
just got fucking killed by a sniper.
Transport by plant is like a
Is
level
there
5
really a
spell.
tree druid?
No, but that would be funny. Just as soon as there was a sniper, all right, I was like, I need to up my game. Tree druid.
You also gave me the sniper rifle, by the way. So
I mean, you're right, and I was not intending on you to use that in coupled with a
a thing
Scope.
that sees through walls.
Just friggin' wall banging
Yeah.
leaders. Yeah.
Hi, buddy. I know. Were you scared? I'm so sorry.
All right. Do we find
So
boats?
sorry. All right, so you guys fly,
So we're like
like over the forest, like
here,
towards
yeah,
this line,
like down here.
and you guys see what looks like a small, fairly fortified encampment.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, that's surprising. I'm excited. Tentatively excited.
Do we see any guards on the walls or anything like that?
You do. So basically, you see like some palisade walls. I'm sure one of you was happy about that. Like, and this is probably like the encampment's probably the size of like big enough to house, like it has like, you know, small little wooden buildings, enough to house what looks like anywhere 300 to 500 people. And you can see that this encampment also has like a makeshift dock that goes into the water, and there's quite a few different boats.
So along that vein, are the guards on the palisade walls wearing any particular emblems?
They are not
would
wearing
recommend-
any emblems.
Josh, are they boats or are they ships or are they like rowboats?
You see two fairly large, like almost like transport ships, like not like huge vessels, but like larger than rowboats.
So I guess my question is, how did they get? Because they would have had to gone through the Mjorn for that, right?
You would believe so.
I've been around.
So in this part of the river is like fairly wide. It's not like this is not
Right.
one where you think you could swim across.
Right. They would have. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Okay. So this probably more than likely was a Marie thing, letting them through. It's the only reason because they can't walk a ship up land and plop it in. They had to sail it up. All right. Well, shit. I wasn't expecting that. I should have, but I did.
So what would Marie have to gain by fostering resentment between Stern and Milner?
I mean, I don't know, because we found them with a bunch of armaments and stuff. And what was the whole thing? Like they were, wasn't there
logging towns? They were attacking
What's
logging towns. So they were attacking logging towns.
Hmm.
So
And
supplies,
resources.
lumber,
Yeah.
which is what she was after.
Where were the shipments? Because they had a bunch of stuff. Like, where were those shipments going?
They were
Didn't we
going.
figure-
They were going to Stern.
Okay. Is everybody in this encampment on the water? Are they all also wearing the same tabards?
No,
They're not wearing any identifying clothes.
That makes a lot more sense. This might just all be Stern. Do you have a secret base? I don't know.
I will say
don't know.
too, there's
I'm just
information
thinking out
in
loud.
my
That's
mind.
good
You
call.
guys are still on these giant bats, kind of flying around, trying to get this information out of sight of them seeing you. So
Yes.
there's more information to be gained by landing and infiltrating. But from what you see, you're not going to get a lot.
To the dragon. No.
This is why we never actually do the plot of the. It's like an open world game. You're like, oh, I think I've got to do that. Isn't the main plot?
That's fair.
The problem
try.
is okay. So this is the problem.
Listen,
With
Roddy,
Alvalor thinks
some of
still has something
it,
to do
some
with
of it is Josh's fault. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know.
listen, we take some
I am
blame.
well aware.
We take some blame, but I assign
Yeah.
blame as well because
Oh no.
we could have just fucking walked away to the Black Dragon. 100%.
That's not fun. And you, that I don't know. Oh, and
I
you
have
just made a
played
journey
D&D
to the
with
Black
Josh before.
Dragon.
I am well aware of the shenanigans,
Yeah.
the Josh shenanigans.
Like there's a whole adventure happening below us right now.
Yeah. Shit. It's yeah. I don't know. My only issue is Alvalor's like shit. This still has Maria written all over it.
Well, it could just be a town that we could just walk into since there aren't people dressed as anything.
You can tell based off of the building structure. It doesn't look like a town. It looks like something that people are
It's
not
a
meant to
fort.
go into.
And it's all made of wood.
It is all made of wood.
It's all right. I can't make this decision. This is up to you guys.
You get a vote.
Alternatively, we can determine what we're going to do in 2 weeks.
Oh, boo!
Boo.
I mean, all the Barley knows right now is that we might not have actually caught the people who burned down Donnie's. Now
There's
500 more.
there's always someone else in charge. Listen,
Before
you just
we
work
end
your way
into
up the
next
ladder.
week, are we
Well, we're-
landing
2
or
weeks,
not
2 weeks from
landing?
now.
'Cause Oh, 2 weeks. Sorry. Are we landing or not landing?
Yes.
So we know we have a starting point.
Yes.
Yeah.
We how do we ignore this thing below us? Yeah.
Very easily.
No, we don't. It's not very
No, Josh, we don't, and you know that.
Jesus, it's not easy at all. I am not satisfied until I fucking murder whoever the letter writer is. I'm gonna be honest.
I will say, to be fair, I may have been jaded from when Seth was playing and didn't let us do any side things.
I overcorrected the other direction.
There are no side things. Fine, I'll add even more. You guys will do one of them. Just kidding. Now you do all of them. I'm not taking them out though.
No, we're the type of group who's got to 100% everything before we do the main story quest.
But we missed
'Cause
out
you
on
don't
Pete.
know.
Fuck.
I know.
There's a whole Pete side quest we've never been
Yeah,
able
can
to
we-
engage with.
Can we reload
Reload
our
our
autosave?
Yeah.
Yeah, we roll back from the murder
Uh.
in the encampment, all the sniper things, and then we
Listen,
pick
Pete
back up
is
with
still
Pete.
out in the world. We'll run into him again.
He's gonna be our best friend, new party member.
God, I
So
bet
if he
he
was a
could
giant,
fucking
right?
wipe. He could wipe this encampment off of the.
I was just
He's a
gonna
rock.
say.
He's
Yeah.
a rock.
Stormrock.
Giant
Reload the save.
stormbird.
Get Pete. Bring Pete to the camp.
Ooh, Rock has a plus 13 to hit. Let's see our 11. God damn.
That's amateur hour, by the way. That's fine.
You said it
For-
rock?
For an, yeah.
Yeah.
For an NPC, that's pretty high.
Ooh, what if we just get like a bunch of bombs and then just like fly up above the encampment and just like drop them down? They can't hit us, but we can hit them.
Yo, like, I want to get all this information, but what if we fucking burn this place to the ground?
Some of it will survive.
Yeah, you can sift through the ashes. You can still get it.
Oh, we could do is kill the people approaching the camp, then start flying above and just dropping corpses into the camp, and they won't know where it's coming from.
Send them
It
a
just starts
message.
raining
yeah.
corpses, and then
What the
There's a
fuck
lot
is
of
wrong with you?
psychological warfare.
just some
here.
psyop, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say, works for the government. Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
I'm just saying.
I'm
Jesus
all aboard.
fucking
That we
Christ.
can do.
I wasn't expecting it to get worse. It got worse. Roddy.
Look, man, we've got to find out who ZM is. He's already been inside of so much.
Oh, I'm gonna
I
murder
feel
the
good
shit
that
out of
I'm
him.
not the one, throwing these cockamamie ideas out. It makes me feel good.
Uh-oh.
Those guys were murderers. You don't understand. They were murderers.
Welcome back.
Did I leave?
I was
No, I
was
did.
also
No.
completely
Accidentally, I just
Chris got easy.
clicked.
No. I'm just saying they're
No,
murderers.
not even DC,
Literal
I
fucking
clicked on there.
murderers.
What if it wasn't them?
I don't care. You know what? I'm tired of levels and levels, right? They wore the tabards, they supported the cause. You get murdered with the rest of them. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Not everything is levels on levels. You good. You good.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I felt
Only the Sith deal.
I felt good about murdering some goddamn people, and I would have murdered more. I just,
Oh.
yeah,
That's fun.
a little judgy. That's fine. All right, 2 weeks. Phenomenal.
2
Oh,
weeks.
I should turn the recording off.
Yep. Yeah.
Goodbye,
Back to
YouTube.
our 2 week schedule.